Hello and welcome. Welcome. As you can see, I just moved and clearly I'm moving up in the world. I want to explain this is all from all the drama that I engage in, you know? All the drama that I've been engaged in. I do the drama and it pays the big bucks and now I can afford, my own mansion. It's look, Hassan lives right down there. I'm making all of the money, chat. I'm making the big bucks and it's you that's making it happen. So thank you for giving me all those millions of dollars. It really helped. It really helped me buy my dream home. And now I'm here at my and it's totally a real place that I live in. Yeah? Okay. Never mind the pixels. Never mind the pixels. Those aren't real. Drama money pays the bills. I know, right? Right? Okay, so this is going to be a little bit of a weird stream, and I got to start off by explaining a few things, okay? Me and Bad Bunny are not best friends. In fact, because of my, kind of having been in the debate world, Bad Bunny really doesn't like we really don't do anything together, okay? And I'm not expecting anything from Bad Bunny, right? I'm doing this because I see somebody getting attacked. I see another femme streamer getting attacked by Debate Bros, and I don't like it. I see them farming drama off of Bad Bunny, and I don't like it. So, this is big money chick. That's right. I'm big money salvia. Like, actually, me and internet comment. Actually, we should be, shouldn't we? Is internet comment etiquette taken? Is internet comment? You know what I'm talking about? Big money salvia. Like, I should be, yeah, big money chick. But anyway, yeah, no, I just wanted to explain that, like, right off. Bad Buddy isn't asking me for help, and I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to farm drama off of this. I legit, I legit, think that Nicole gets treated a lot worse than most streamers, right? And so what happened? Okay, why are they doing it this time? So this time is about a stream that Bad Bunny had where somebody in the chat said we should host Lumi, we should raid Lumi, and Nicole's not about that, right? And it's probably because of Lumi doing occasional content with some people that Bad Bunny's not comfortable with. Now you can see that Bad Bunny follows Lumi. Like, Bad Bunny's not being mean to Lumi. And honestly, it's Nicole's choice who she wants to host, right? And she makes some good points here. Now, do I hate Lumi? Do I think that Lumi's culpable? Not really. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I don't really have anything against Lumi, okay? I've talked to them a few times and they've been nothing but lovely to me. And like, I don't think Lumi's a debate bro, but I do see what's got Nicole concerned. And honestly, if Nicole, like, it's up to her. It's her stream. If this is something new, I want to get started, all right? It's Nicole's stream. Nicole calls the shot. If it's my streams, I call the shots. Let's let streamers do their thing, okay? Let's not try to force, because as much as you look at streamers and you see, okay, there's where the power is. You got the platform, you got the power, you're the streamer, you call the shots. Well, kind of, but you get pushed around a lot. Like, when you start out, you get pushed around by your friends, you get pushed around by people. Bad Bunny ain't innocent. Well, nobody's innocent, are they, CJ? Like, least of all me. I've made a lot of mistakes too. Different mistakes. And in a different time frame, but yeah, it's like, I'm not holding anybody up to a perfection standard. But yeah, here's, I guess I want to say, like, this is a little bit complicated because there's somebody in chat that's going to make the argument that against guilt by association, and I'm somewhat in favor of that argument, right? I don't like guilt by association, but what Bad Bunny's doing here isn't so much guilt by association, it's supporting the people that are representing what she's trying to do, right? So this isn't a diss on Lumi. This isn't any kind of, This is getting turned into drama between Lumi and Bad Bunny, and I don't think there is any. I think there's a difference of opinion. There's a difference of strategy. I don't think that there is some kind of like, festering anger or anything like that. Who's innocent? Yeah, right. But yeah, I guess that's what I'm trying to say here is that like I don't have anything against Bad Bunny. I don't have anything against Lumi. Um, I understand and I respect Bad Bunny's autonomy though, and I think that's what this boils down to, right? And I mean, I don't know, like it's a weird position to get put in by like okay, so last night, for instance, right? I was on Twitch. I asked for suggestions for who I should raid, and somebody mentioned a streamer that I probably need to talk to before I was to raid. A streamer who, if I were to raid this streamer, they might be upset, right? Because I have an apology. This is Lost Sue that I'm talking about. Like I think before it would be appropriate for me to raid Lost Sue, I need to apologize to Lost Sue. This was a long time ago during the Dylan stuff and the Era stuff. Lost Sue gave me a shout out. Lost Sue was not much of a fan of Eris, and yeah, Lasso gave me a shout out, kind of blew up Eris, and then somebody showed me a screenshot of that. I remember the words were "Go back to Africa," right? And so when you see that, especially when you're a streamer, you don't have a lot of time to like look at see what the context is. That sounds pretty bad, right? And there was other stuff. There was stuff that looked anti-Semitic, right? And I believed it. And so when Lost Sue tried to, I don't remember if Lost Sue rated us or just came in chat or something like that. But I was so scared that this person was really anti-Semitic and that I was going to get associated with that. And at the time, I was under the gun from Eris and Dylan, right? And so I banned Lost Sue and mentioned, the racist screen grab. When I looked at it again in context, when I looked at what had actually been said, I was mixed up. The Go Back to Africa thing referred to South Africa. It wasn't like it wasn't what it looked like basically. Somebody sent me stuff that made it look like Lost Sue was saying stuff that he really wasn't. So like and so once somebody, like right, I normally wouldn't talk about this, right? I normally wouldn't talk about this on stream because this is kind of drama. This is something that I should probably talk to, the people involved with behind the scenes, okay? But when somebody says raid this person, I kind of have to give you a reason why we're not raiding this person because Lost Sue is a good streamer. Lost Sue does a lot of good work, and there's no real reason not to raid Lost Sue. And if I just like raided, didn't listen to the person saying Lost Sue and raided somebody else, it's going to look weird. So I end up having to explain that, right? And I think that's the position that Bad Bunny's in. I don't think Bad Bunny's trying to start drama. I don't think that Bad Bunny is in any way dissing like Lumi Roo. I think that, it's just like she's talking about the stream title, right? Her stream title is like anti-debate bro. And for her to raid into somebody who's been maybe, I think it was the Hansa Harkir panel, that was recent at this point, right? It would be weird. It would look weird. It's not what, Nicole wants to do. And I'm going to say we got to respect Nicole's autonomy here. But that doesn't imply drama. Lost pronouns, Sue's pronouns are Sue. Good point. So yeah, I wanted to raid into Sue last night, and I just didn't feel. I felt like that would be. It's just something that like I need to talk to Lost Sue right before I'm gonna do anything like that because I just don't want to put Lost Sue in the position where somebody that Sue feels is hostile is raiding in, and Sue's not sure what the nature of this raid is because there are hostile raids right on this platform. There are that happens right. So yeah, and so that's kind of how I relate to what Nicole's going through here. Anyway, let me go ahead and show you this. This is what they're all talking about. Okay. So I just wanted to show you in the beginning, like the debate bros that we're gonna watch that are gonna be like talking shit about Bad Bunny. I think that this is the source of that shit talking.
Porting shitty host Lumi.
Meow. Hey Umar. Hey Buffy. Oh, and anybody that like hangs out at in Nicole's stream more, feel free if I'm missing something or there's more context that I'm not getting, feel free to let me know, right? Because I don't really I don't watch Bad Bunny. That's kind of complicated. Yeah, she has a past. It's not a matter of. Oh no. Okay, so I'm aware of what you're talking about, Umar, and I respect people that you know have an issue, yeah, with what you're talking about, right? So what Umar's talking about is that like Bad Bunny, was kind of on the right, was pretty edgy, and has said some offensive things. Since then, Bad Bunny has apologized for it, but I would never put it on a marginalized person to be expected to accept an apology, and some people don't, and that's acceptable, right? That's acceptable. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not. You're right, Umar. You're right. Yeah, and trying to be one of the boys. Well, I will tell you that the one time I talked to one of the, I think I've talked to Bad Bunny once on stream before, and she told me that like I said that I felt like I had to be one of the boys in order to be part of the debate sphere. And she actually told me how toxic that was. So I think that there's been some acknowledgement and some understanding of her past mistakes. But I do really want to hold space for what you're saying, Umar. You're not wrong. Like she's honestly trying to change. I mean, well, that's good. Yeah, catch as much of Lumi and Bad Bunny's perspective as possible. She's not shoe on head. Okay, so we're putting it in perspective, and that's important, right? We got nuance. We're dealing with nuance. This is not a simple thing. There's no like innocent people. There's no good people, right? There's or there's no like it's not black and white, right here. And my past isn't black and white too. I mean, you all know that, right? Like the reason that Bad Bunny won't associate with me is because of the stuff that I did with like Destiny and Vosh to a lesser extent back in the day, right? And I respect that. I respect that. Only heard her. Oh, the money thing. That's right, the money thing. So as far as the money thing, I wanna also ask for people to understand that. Okay, guy streamers ask for money all the fucking time. This is not unheard of. Who gets yelled at for asking for money though? Nicole. I think this is another example of a double standard for women. I don't think that like if you understand what the $5 thing was, this was kind of a game that she played with part of her chat that likes to be bossed around, right? This is like kind of a mutually agreed upon just it's kind of a shit post, right? And they fucking tried to cancel her. Oh, like this is the irony, right? These are the people that'll be like, "Oh, cancel culture. I can't believe that somebody get canceled over a shit post. Oh, that was just an edgy meme, you know? Oh, that was a strategic inward. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, that was like 3 years." These are the same people that'll use those arguments. And then when it comes to like Bad Bunny kind of shit posting, kind of being cheeky with her chat, and also, wanting to get paid for the job that she's doing, the work that she's putting in, right? And that's what the $5 thing was all about. So yeah, I don't really hold that against her at all. Um, I was so confused why people were mad at her. I don't get people being mad at her over that. I don't either. It's oh my god, I swear to God, this comes straight out of the heart of misogyny, right? The $5 thing, which is probably the biggest offense according to the internet. The $5 thing is the biggest offense that Bad Bunny's ever committed. That's it. Funnily enough, they're not as worried about the things that Umar was pointing out earlier, which are legitimately problematic, and I think Nicole, would admit are problematic, and we're not, who she wants to be going forward. Um, It would be nice if Google and Amazon just paid everyone for putting out videos, but that's kind of the case. You need stuff to live, and stuff costs money. They just want to shut her up. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing, is that, like, I feel like, you know, there's a consciousness emerging out of BreadTube that looks at debate culture and sees it for what it is, and sees where it's gone wrong, and sees how it's affected the rest of the left. And Bad Bunny is, you could say, you know, a midwife to that emergence, right? And even, you know, regardless of how another streamer supports or doesn't support me, I want to be there to support that, because that's something I really believe in. That people need to wise up and understand that there is something inherently toxic about debate culture. It's turning Twitch politics into Twitch dramatics, right? And by drama, I don't just mean like, oh, let's have some fun and like play roles. No, I mean, let's go for canceling, you know, Doe and slandering Doe, right? Let's go for, you know, suggesting that Riverboat Jack wants, you know, somebody to Roblox themselves, right? This is the kind of shit they do. They don't just play patty cakes. They fuck people's lives up. And this fucking Twitch politics gangsterism that goes on has fucking ruined my life. Like, if I look to... before I was even aware of how bad DebateBros were, when I was a fan of Dylan Burns, he would always shit on Bad Bunny. I didn't find out who she was till Professor Flowers. They have Bad Bunny stuff on IRC chat? Yeah, but IRC chat is still a thing. It's kind of sad though. And what's really sad is that this emerging consciousness, this group of streamers that see debate culture for what it is, and that want to move past it, that want to move into a new BreadTube, right? They're not always aware of the forces that are threatened by them, right? And those forces are doing everything they can to keep us separate and atomized. Those forces are doing everything they can to get us to cancel each other. Those forces are provoking beef between the intersectional leftists, right? Those forces are basically orchestrating cancel campaigns through compromised leftists who don't realize that their friends that are passing them info are actually connected to Twitch politics, are actually connected to, Lauren Southern and a lot of other people that we should know better than to fuck with, right? That's where this shit comes from. And that's why all this shit, anytime they could set like me against Bad Bunny or, right? Anytime that they can set us against each other, that's a victory for them. And for those of us that have embraced that, I want you to know you are a trophy on their mantle. You are someone who they are high-fiving each other over. And I really want you to think about that. Because somebody really wise once told me that there's being an ally, which we all know is kind of bullshit, okay? And there's being a comrade. And being a comrade isn't about being friends. It's about solidarity. And even if you don't love everything that somebody's done, and even if you're put off by, maybe something that they've done to you, right? You've got to have that solidarity. You've got to maintain that. You've got to fight as one. You've got to recognize the left, and you've got to recognize the right. Because too many of us don't. Everything's all fucked up in here, right? And probably because of the DebateBros, there's all these connections between left and right. And what happens is that those people, especially the ones that are tangential to the debate world, they have friends that are in, the intersectional left, and that connection is what's used to pull us around like marionettes and get us to punch each other and get us to hurt each other and get us to attack each other and keep us from joining forces to actually move BreadTube to a new day. So, I mean, this makes me really sad that this shit is happening, and I want to do everything that I can to fight it. And I don't care if somebody doesn't support me. I'm still going to be there for them. I don't care if somebody hasn't been a friend to me. I'm still going to be there to them. Nothing interpersonally that goes on is going to change the way I feel about the issues that are important to me. And we need this for marginalized people. We need this coalition. So, yeah. Allies need to remember that their allyship must be renewed anew. Well, I mean, I don't know. Like, I almost don't think it's about, allies, right? Like, that's kind of a weasel word. Alliance implies it's temporary, it's transactional, it's convenient, right? We need comrades. Comrades do things for each other, even when it's not convenient.
I don't want my viewers going to streams that are supporting Vosh and Destiny and the like. Yeah, that wasn't a creep husker. That was.
I'm sorry, chat. I'm like trying not to be the crying girl screamer. Streamer.
Or I can just do it.
Oh. Meow.
Chat.
Oh.
It's really uncomfortable for me for you to ask me to raid people that are actively engaging in the debate bro.
Ally is a word chosen a long time ago, so it's part of the linguistic minefield that we navigate. Yeah. I mean, Cole says that allies like sleep together, eat together, live together, right? And they're there for each other, and they're not necessarily friends, and they might, there might be, interpersonal things going on, but at the end of the day, they know what's important, and they support each other when it's, when it's important.
Life, the debate bro scene, especially when my title is my title. Like this lack of awareness that.
But yeah, I'm not calling anybody out for using the word ally. I use it myself sometimes. Also told that you don't have to like every person who's on your side. You have to have each other's back. Oh my God, yes. I believe that. You don't have to agree, but you do have to know how to listen. Oh my God, that's chat. You get it. This is the sad thing, is I swear to God, my chat gets it better than half the content creators out there. I am very rarely disappointed in my chat. I'm very rarely disappointed in my community. I am often and painfully disappointed in fellow content creators.
Some of you have. It's actually really fucking upsetting.
The entire left has a bloody too white problem. Oh yeah, we watched I might try to put this out somehow. The FD signifiers got a video talking about the reason that BreadTube is so white and the challenges of a POC streamer within BreadTube. And the reason that even when, you have a POC streamer, they're kind of encouraged, they're kind of pushed to make their content palatable for a wide audience, right? Which disallows any sort of space for a POC community to just reflect on itself and just kind of have that space to and have that autonomy, right? You're sort of thrown into the rest of BreadTube as a POC creator, from what FD was saying last night, and that makes it harder to be there for your community in the way that you want to. Bad Bunny can be grating. We'll see that. Vosh, Sanderhall, and Dylan are invested in this argument, not the evolution. That's right. They're not criticizing Bad Bunny because of the things that Bad Bunny's done wrong. Oh my God. Yeah, that video was so good. Yeah. We watched it last night. I want to put it out on YouTube. The only problem is it's almost 2 hours long, and I feel like I don't know. Like maybe I'll cut it up somewhat because I don't want to put another version. I don't want to compete with FD's video. Not like I'm a tiny little thing, but like right, I kind of feel bad about taking too much of somebody's content. Um White, two straight cis and two male, and let's not forget able-bodied. I literally just finished watching that video. It's really good stuff. Yeah, I think I'm learning a lot actually about video essay, about how to put together a video essay from creators like FD Signifier.
Because I like to think that y'all have give a little bit of a fuck about the shitty things that the shitty things that
Oh, put the full video out and put it in snippets. Oh, you mean like shorter videos, like part one, part two kind of thing?
people support, and that I would hope that you support people that aren't supporting shitty things, but it doesn't seem like any of you have that fucking radar.
So this is crucial, and I think this definitely got missed by the debate bros, right? But so I don't think that Bad Bunny is talking about denying like Lumi support. That's not her goal. That's not Nicole's goal. It's about, when you she wants to support somebody who is supporting her goals. Yeah. So she's got, every time she streams, she's got one raid, she can do one raid only. Who does it go to? Somebody who's supporting the goals that she feels are important, or somebody who's not supporting that? It doesn't have to be personal. It doesn't have to be a call out. It's just Bad Bunny's choice. It's Bad Bunny's autonomy. And I feel like as a streamer, especially as a femme streamer, that autonomy doesn't get recognized. Oh, Lumi Roo. So we've watched, I have a video of Lumi Roo, they were talking to Lost Sue, about, indigenous, concepts of gender. And, they're like, so I think that Lumi Roo does a lot of good work. Bad Bunny notes that Lumi Roo's involved with some people that she's not comfortable with. I know that Lumi Roo was on a debate panel with Vosh. I'm not sure about the Destiny thing, because from what I understood, I thought that Lumi Roo wasn't like that Lumi Roo had done something with Destiny and it just ended really badly. Like as most people's experiences with Destiny do, right? Like I didn't think that Lumi really fucked with Destiny anymore, but maybe I just haven't been paying attention to their stuff, right? So that's Bad Buddy's issue. A real good video about Chappelle's transphobic takes, yeah. Oh, they had a really good video, yeah. Goes by they them.
Guilt by association? Get some fucking values. Like honestly, get some fucking values. If someone were on a stream where they're chit-chatting with your rapist and you're like, wow, no, guilt by is this some like guilt by association thing? They're not like a toxic person. I'm sure people can be extremely nice, but like Jesus fucking Christ. Like Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know how this started. I mean, I guess always kind of been a thing, but I don't know how so many of you in Twitch politics, which I know Twitch politics is a garbage dump at this point, but it's because of people like you that have just assumed that everything is just a meme. It's just a meme. You just hang out with fascists and then you just like, everything is just a fun meme and now you're the weird.
Okay, so here's where the nuance comes in, okay? I don't know about the comparison of like somebody talking to your rapist, right? I've had people, talk to and even stan, a guy that was really creepy to me online, right? And it's really not cool. I don't know. I feel like that's a little bit of an overboard metaphor, but remember, this is the end of Bad Bunny's stream, and I'm gonna give I'm gonna give her a pass. That you know, you don't always say exactly what you want, exactly the way that you want to at the end of a stream, right? And so I'm not sure about that. But what she's saying now about so many of you are totally unaware, so many of you are comfortable, you know, being associated with people who are like way too close to some hardcore, you know, right wingism, right? And this is the thing. Twitch politics is associated strongly with some very right-wing shit. And those right-wingers are playing for keeps. Those right-wingers are using strategy. Those right-wingers are fucking playing us all right now against each other. And some of us don't even realize it. And I realize I don't have the right chat on screen, do I? I don't have the right chat. I have the incorrect chat. Here we go. Is this the right chat? There we go. Hey, Max Idol. How are you doing? Debate panel was stacked against nuance. Lumi is very much nuance. Noticing that some of the guys who have argued that Nazis can be reformed, Vosh, Sanderhall, have gone after bad. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of hypocrisy in Twitch politics and amongst the debate bros when it comes to stuff like that. I had no clue how. Oh wait, XOXO. Okay, I gotta see that. I don't really know that much about Lindsay Ellis. I hear what you're saying. Another reason we are unaware there is many coded women content creators refuse to even tell us what's going on. Wait, like, what do you mean? Tell us what's going on? But like, I do want to add some credence to what Bad Bunny's saying here, okay? It's hard to be on Twitch politics and do the kind of networking that is necessary to sustain a streaming career without ending up networked with some people that I gotta say, like, okay, here's the deal. Are all these people fascist? No. But some of them are, right? And they're all useful tools for the far right. There's just too many people that are connected to people like Lauren Southern, that are connected to people like Big Papa Fascist, that are connected to people like a certain frog who I'm not allowed to mention, or else fucking lightning will strike me. I can't mention the frog, can I? Like, right? There's too much influence of the hard right on Twitch, and lefties are getting jerked around like marionettes and punching each other and beating each other up over this shit. And they don't realize that while they're doing this shit, the right wing is laughing at our asses. The right wing is playing us, and there's just not enough awareness. So I'm going to agree with Bad Bunny here, all right? It is important for us to be more aware, and you know, like, I'm not a fan of guilt by association, but when the association is with a fascist, that's some guilt. That's some guilt. Yeah. Like, there's bounds of reason, right? Guilt by association. Somebody has a shitty take, somebody's a little bit too edgy, and you're their friend. Okay, I'm not gonna call you for that. Like, right? I'm not gonna at you. Like, maybe my opinion of you goes just a little bit down or something like that, right? But I'm not gonna yell at you for that, right? But you're friends with somebody who's hooked up with fascists. That's bad judgment at best, and just outright, I don't know what to call it. Like, people being so obsessed with networking that you're willing to be compromised. And we can't have that. We can't have compromised streamers on the left, right? If you want to take down the debate bros, if you want to see a new day for BreadTube, right? If you want to move past this era, you can't be networked with the far right. You can't be networked with Twitch politics, okay? And in general, anybody who is, even though there's probably some good people who are networked in with that, I don't trust, right? Because I don't know which of them have marionette strings on them and which of them are going to fucking destroy me if I get too close to them, right? I'm a target of these people. I've been a target of these people ever since I stood up to Dylan Burns, right? Probably even before that. It was probably my debate with certain Discord owner that shall not be mentioned lest lightning strike me. Yeah, that like, that got the attention of these fucks. Okay, I've been targeted for silencing by these people. There's something about my voice that they do not want out there, that they're threatened by, right? Oh, the term coded female, yeah.
Weirdo if you're upset about it. Why the fuck are you not upset? You should be fucking upset. And you know what? You should respect me. It doesn't seem like you are, because my title is my title. It's very, very obviously my title.
And beyond that, you should respect her autonomy.
To engage, to make demands that I like support any of the thing that my title is demonizing very, very like starkly. I just don't think you respect me, which is par for the course for people that engage in that debate bro scene. It's this, everything is fine, no one should ever care about anything. South Park.
There's wait, what they're threatened by, that is way too much to unpack in chat.
Feel where everything's just an issue to talk about.
In general, chat, to give you an idea, okay? They want the only trans streamers that are successful on the platform to be trans streamers that are compromised. To be trans streamers that they got strings on. To be trans streamers that will act as fig leaves for, the harder right elements of Twitch politics, right? In fact, this is a weird thing. Every transphobic, hard right person out there, it feels like they've got a trans person, on their staff, on their mod team, doing something for them. So as a fig leaf to say, hey, I'm not against trans people. It's just like certain kinds of trans people, like that no comment chick. I don't know, but you know what I mean? Like this will get coded. This will get stated as certain kinds of trans people, right? And what that really means is you don't want an uncompromising trans person out there speaking her mind. You want a trans person that you can control. You want a trans person that you can use. And there's plenty of those trans people out there, unfortunately. And they rise right to the top. It's a great, if you want to get your name out there, if you want to grow quick, just find some right-wing content creator and be like, hey, can I, put me on your staff and I'll make it look like you're not trans. See, I hire a trans person. I got trans mods, I got trans editors, I got trans whatever, right? That's the sad thing. There's too many people dialing J and asking the Joker for their wish. And you know what happens when you do that? 100% of the time, you get burned. You get burned. You make that Mephistophelian deal and you get burned. That is not the path that you want. And there's too many of us out there taking it.
And there's no system.
Yeah, the good ones. That's one way to think of it, sure.
Well, this uncompromising view, unironically, people still fuck with Dylan despite his unconditional support for Destiny and cardboard cutouts, zero tolerance. I have zero tolerance for it, yeah. And I've given people so many chances. So many chances.
Right-wing trans person that's always debating other trans people? I'm not sure who you're talking about. Probably.
At a certain point, there's no more chances that I can give.
And you see this with other axes of marginalization as well, right? This is a common tactic. If you got somebody on your team that's black, you can cover up your racist takes. If you got somebody on your team that's, Jewish, you can cover up your anti-Semitic traits. Like this is a well-known tactic of right-wingers to cover up their bullshit.
Sorry, when I think of debate bro, Lumi.
New rule: don't go on debate bro channels at all. I agree with you. I was thinking about this recently, right? Because there's definitely debate bro. I'm good at debating. I like to debate. There's a lot of the shit that needs to be pushed back on. However, I think that going on and doing debates with one of these debate bros, I think it's always a loser for us, right? Even when there's a silver lining to that loss. Right? Even when the part of the fallout for that loss is finding out you had supporters you didn't even know about. What you lose in that interaction is greater than what you gain. Especially if what you gain is something that you can't hold on to because of your own lack of solidarity. but it's yeah, every time we do this, they farm content. Every time we do this, we might, change some people's minds, but we're also helping them do numbers, and I don't want to do that anymore. I am done helping these debate fucks do numbers, okay? Taking a token minority to make yourself look better.
Hardly a person comes to mind. Okay, Jenny.
Now that's a weird thing. I think Hasanabi was in when FD Signifier talked about DebateBros, Hassan was featured. I think of Hassan as being a little bit different just because he doesn't have those networking. He doesn't have those he's not in those networks, right? He's kind of like he kind of like does his own thing and he floats above the DebateBros for the most part. I don't think Hassan is like, great on everything. There's Hassan takes that I vehemently, disagree with, right? And I wish that he'd reconsider. But he doesn't really do debates. He doesn't really like fuck with Vosh, with Destiny, well, I mean, he did. That's right. That I almost forgot about that. Yeah, when he first started, he was hanging out with Destiny. Oh, I don't know. Wait, are you sure you're not talking about Dr. Heemed? I think you might be thinking on Dr. Heemed, Umar. I mean, if that happened with Hassan, I didn't hear about it.
People that engage in internet debates are doing the debate thing. People supporting shitty debate bros that's part of the thing.
I mean, and there's a lot of us that are called out with that. Like she's calling me out, and guess what, Bad Buddy? You're right. Thank you. I did participate in some bullshit. You are correct. Just going on their streams, just doing debates, just doing the debate thing, right? That is contributing to it. I thought that I could fight it from inside. I thought that I could, kind of push these content creators to be slightly better, put some pressure on them, because like what I always saw was that they were debating right-wingers and they pushed back against the right-wingers and they had no pushback from the left. So I thought I could somehow be that pushback at the left. Turns out they don't want pushback from the left. They can't take pushback from the left. Pushback from the left destroys them, okay? And so, yeah, I agree with you about this, embargo on debate bro streamers. I think you're right, Umar, and I'm going to abide by that. I used to watch Hassan a lot, but I think he said on stream that he doesn't like debate stuff. I don't... Well, I mean, he might debate some random person, right? But he doesn't do... he doesn't really do, like, debate bro... He doesn't do content with other Twitch debate bros, right?
What you're doing right now, like I said, you're trying to do
Hassan isn't a big debater anymore. To be honest, I'm glad he moved away from that
thing where you're focusing on just one little issue. You're finding one little technically she's technically not a, or sorry, technically they're not a bro. Technically, like that you're honing on these details because you're trying to obscure the bigger picture.
I mean, I would put a little distance between Lumi and the debate bros, but I also understand what Nicole's saying. Is that any participation in that culture is doing harm, and I think she's right.
Unless you think there's a way that you can just, I'm not going to talk about this anymore. It's so fucking gross.
Hassan's got some big blind spots. I think he's interesting and coming from a good place. Yeah, he seems like a guy. Yeah, that's exactly my take, Buffy.
I'm so fucking disgusted and embarrassed that this fucking vibe even has to be in front of me or in front of any of you. This vibe is so fucking atrocious to me. And it's hurtful. When these people are abusing me, they're abusive people. They've abused so many people. So many people in my community have been directly hurt by these assholes. Imagine someone just hangs out with them anyways. But it's okay because
Steven Crowder and Ben Shapiro were made more famous by leftists constantly platforming their bad takes.
Because they're nice about it. Like, it's not okay. It's really not okay. And doxing our community members. I'm sorry, but I give fucks.
I mean, this is what we talk. This is what I talk about when I say perverse incentives of the platform, right? Is that like, okay, so you could, what kind of content do you want to do? Telling people how to do mutual aid would be great. Telling people, you know, talking about solidarity, talking about issues of marginalized people, all this stuff is great. All this stuff is needed, right? But when you do this stuff, it doesn't do numbers. There's no conflict there, all right? So then you maybe do react content, right? Where you're not agreeing with some of the stuff, right? And like, I guess the first level would be like Ben Shapiro, Jordan Peterson, right? That kind of stuff. And yeah, you do take a chance on platforming that stuff in your attempt to push back on it, right? You do end up like kind of making the name pop more in the algorithm, so to speak, right? And then there's, you know, reacting to debate bro content. That's kind of what I do. I think that's like another level of maybe increased harm. I hope that I do enough good to counteract that harm, but that's something that I'm even, you know, questioning at this point. That's something that I'm legitimately questioning. But yeah, the problem is that you know what does the best, you know what does the best numbers? When you take political people and you take the politics out and you just have them drama. You just have them drama bait each other. You know what I mean? You just have the, like, you know, he said, or he said, she said. Oh, yeah. So, what's happening? Where do we start? So basically, Bad Buddy's been getting criticized, by Debate Bros for this, the end of this VOD. Somebody asked, her to raid Lumiru, and, Nicole wasn't comfortable with that, and she's explaining why. And I don't think it's a call out of Lumiru. That's how they're representing it. That like Bad Buddy's, you know, talking shit or something like that. I don't take it that way. I take it as Nicole having boundaries, which is actually quite healthy, and Nicole having values, which is actually quite good, right? I don't really think there's a problem here. I think Nicole should be able to raid who she wants to raid. Bad Bunny, yeah.
The logic they use to justify the debate is we are turning people from the other side.
But I mean, I also to say like I don't agree that Lumiru is like on a level with the Debate Bros, but I do respect Nicole's autonomy to, you know, decide what she is and isn't comfortable with her. And for her, you know, there's too much. There's a little. The networks are a little too close there, right? And that's her right to make that call.
Yeah, okay, that reverse is applied too. Not only, but that's not even true. It doesn't even work that way. That's not actually what happens. If that were the case, there would be a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, she tried Lacey Green. Oh my God, Lacey Green's so weird. Yeah, she'll try to seem like a both sides, like a centrist or something like that, and then she'll bring TERFs on and like be like, oh yeah, she's you know, she's okay.
People that aren't actually bigots. Do you see that happening here? Again, approaching the shit like little issues. Like these are issues to debate away. We have to cite a study and then we have to just like humiliate someone and make them look silly goosey. That's lib shit. That's single issue shit. That's worthless. It's worse than worthless because it gives you the illusion that things are happening and that there's something valuable there. When the only thing that happens is you provide a career for fascists. If no one went on debate streams, there would be no debate streams. Being part of those means they happen. It legitimizes them.
Donate. That's the rule here.
Yeah, what did Kwame say? We don't care about issues, we care about systems. Right. We care about systems. I'm sorry, but I think that you're kind of worthless to the left if you can't even engage in the most in just
with the red pill video. That was gross.
Not showing up to a Dylan.
Hey, what's up, DCC?
Burns.
Ooh, nice.
Like.
Wait, is this your first jujitsu class, or have you been doing jujitsu?
We're talking the left. Well, the way that we need to fight oppression is we need to
BJJ.
collect. We need to organize. We need to. Do you know what a strike is? A general strike. You have to put your life on the line. For a lot of you, it's extremely very much your life. Like you can't. If you get fired from your job for striking, you can't have your medication and you will die.
And that's the thing, as much as I don't agree with everything that Bad Buddy's done, everything that Bad Buddy's said, I think that these attacks from the Debate Bros are fundamentally disingenuous, right? And I think that, despite despite not being friends with Nicole, right? Despite not, really being supported at all by her network, I'm gonna pick her side as the right side in this issue because it's the side that's pushing the left towards where I want the left to be. That's being a comrade. That's solidarity. And it goes beyond interpersonal likes or dislikes, okay?
These are the stakes
and it needs to transcend that. If we're gonna have any chance at all, our love needs to transcend that, okay?
talking about. And that's why we need people to like together fight together, even if it means that their lives are at risk, because that's what it's going to take. When I see people that are supposed to be representing this not even willing to not go in a Dylan Burns stream, I don't really know what the fuck that is. What the fuck is that? What is that? Host Lumi?
Okay, so that's the end of the that's the original sin of that was Bad Bunny's innocent sin. Now we're gonna get to watch Bad Bunny's eternal punishment from the Debate Bros. I guess starting with Xander No Balls, as someone just said. Never heard that one before. Let's see, where are we going? We're going right. Oh no. There.
So, lately, a lot of my fans have been begging and demanding that I give my thoughts on a particular streamer that I've, like, occasionally referenced when she becomes relevant, and obviously it's pretty clear that I don't like this particular person, and this particular person doesn't like me, and a lot of people have wanted me to, like, actually explain what happened drama-wise with this person, or at least why I don't associate with this person, and why I think so little of people that do associate with this person still at this current point. Now, I will say I did used to be, maybe not friends, but like pretty cool with this individual. Bad Bunny is who we're talking.
Okay, so that's maybe a call out of Demon Mama. I didn't expect to see that. You know, like, so who's Xander Hall talking about when he says, you know, people who still associate with this person? He's talking about Demon Mama. That's what that is.
About here today. If you guys don't know, she is a Twitch streamer, and apparently she's visiting a chatter for a week. Really
Who the F is this douche? Exactly. Xander who?
weird name for a stream. If that's actually
Basically the weakest of Debate Bros. That's who this is.
thing that's happening, that's odd as fuck. I don't know if streamers should be visiting their chatters for a week unless they're like friends outside of that, but okay. Anyway, with that said, I am, of course, banned from Bad Bunny's chat, as well as blocked by her on Twitter. Now, would you guys like to guess what exactly got me banned and blocked by...
No, but as far as who, you know, the closest person to Xander Hall who associates with Bad Bunny, that would be Demon Mama. So, yeah, that was a subtweet at the very least.
Bad Bunny here. What do you guys like to guess? She's done it before with mods, so it's not completely out of the ordinary. Super weird behavior, by the way. Super duper weird behavior, but we'll get more into that kind of stuff later.
Wait, she's done what before with mods?
Anyway, yeah, you guys are not invited to my home. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not invited to any of your homes, okay? Regardless of whether or not you want me there, I'm not invited to your homes, okay? Anyway, so why did Bad Bunny block me? Now, it's not because of any, I'm not, like, trans or gay or anything like that, or bi, so it's not because of her bigotry. So I will let you guys know it is not because I am part of any marginalized groups that Bad Bunny has a bigotry towards. We'll get into that part in a moment.
This is a weird flex from a dude whose first video is why I left the alt-right.
Was minorly a joke, but I'll tell you guys the story. So Bad Bunny, I learned about her mostly because of the Destiny drama, and
I love how these Debate Bros, on one hand, it's like, you know, you gotta forgive every one of these edgy bros, like, you know, former sins or like the current shit that they're saying that's fucked up, right? But like, you know, when it comes to somebody that calls you out, no, you gotta hold her accountable for everything that she ever said, even if she's actually made apologies that your friends haven't made. Yeah?
I wasn't entirely convinced by the reasons that Destiny gave for why we ought to dislike Bad Bunny. Like, it just didn't come off to me as
Steve Shives Block Me trended? When was that?
entirely, like...
She's meets her online friends IRL. What a strange person.
That, like, valid for everybody just all of a sudden decide Bad Bunny's a piece of shit.
Oh, wait, Xander's... Oh my god. There is so much cognitive dissonance here, like, right? Like, Xander Hall, if we're... Listen, when we debated, I don't know if you remembered, but there was one subject that I didn't touch, okay? There was one subject that I didn't talk about. And it was about somebody getting a little too close to members of his own community, okay? Xander Hall, please do not make me bring that shit back. Jesus Christ. That's the last thing I want to talk about. And there were people screaming for me to talk about this. They wanted me to prosecute Xander Hall for this shit. And I don't think that prosecution makes for a good debate. I mean, this was back when I was doing debates, right? This was, how many years ago was this? It's like 2 years. Yeah, this was a fucking long time ago that this debate happened, right?
And just disregard her and refuse to engage with her.
Zan's claim to fame is like that when all the shit of like leaving the alt-right, de-radicalization, when all that was going on, he did a video called like, you know, how I left the right-wing pipeline or something like that, right? So that's where he kind of came from.
Anything like that, or be friends with her just because Destiny says she's mean or whatever. Like, it
forgive Shoeonhead, who was evil as fuck, but not Bad Bunny because she criticized DebateBros.
Just didn't sit well with me.
There you go.
Then, of course, there was the big drama that happened with the $5 a month thing. And I also thought that was being very over-exaggerated by a lot of people who criticized it. And I defended Bad Bunny on both those counts. I defended Bad Bunny from the criticisms I had heard Destiny say back in the day. And I defended Bad Bunny against that drama as well. Wait, that was her? Yes, Bad Bunny is the $5 a month chick, yes. Anyway, defended her from that. And one day, I hopped in...
Chat, what am I the chick of? Have you seen clips of me? Like, what am I... There's fucking clips of me, right? So, what am I famous for saying? What is my cringe tape? What is my cringe, greatest hits, no comment chick cringe tape?
To Bad Bunny's stream because I was bored. There was nothing to do.
I actually had like a $5 a month moment. I actually had a $5 a month moment that got clipped where, like, you know, shit was just going really badly for my stream, partly because of the Dylan stuff and partly because of the a lot of it was because I just did not keep a schedule at all. Like my life got too chaotic to really keep a schedule, so I just streamed wherever, and surprise, my numbers went down. So like I was crying on stream, right? I was crying about the numbers on stream, and somebody, you know, really nice person clipped that for me so that I could remember that wonderful time in my life. Thank you so much.
I was going live in like 3 hours or something like that, so I just decided I wanted to hang out in another streamer's chat and just relax for a little bit before I went live. So I hopped into Bad Bunny's stream, chilled out a little bit, vibed, relaxed, hung out for a little while.
Hey, what's up, To Kill a Mockingbird?
And Bad Bunny like asked me how I was...
You're Bad Bunny's YouTube editor? Oh shit. Well, yeah, I don't want to, like, I mean, so far we've got that, like, I'm guessing this is going to be about the Lumi Roo thing, right? And what I've said about it so far is I don't think it was a call out. I think that what Bad Bunny was doing was saying, I have one raid to give, I'm going to give it to somebody who doesn't fuck with DebateBros. And in Bad Bunny's mind, that does not include Lumi, right? So, you know, I don't think that Bad Bunny was trying to hurt Lumi. I don't think that Bad Bunny was trying to call Lumi out. It was just, you know, somebody in chat wanted to raid Lumi, and Bad Bunny was giving her reason why not to. And I feel like we gotta respect streamers' autonomy, right? Listen, you can have it one or two ways, okay? You can hold me accountable for what I do on stream, okay? If you allow me to have autonomy. But if I can't have autonomy, If somebody else is making that call, if somebody else is pushing on me, if somebody else is leaning on me, you can't have this. One or the other. You cannot have both. All right, let's clear up this cognitive dissonance, right? It's really obvious to me that the debate bros. Oh yeah, exactly. This is so disingenuous. This is so disingenuous. They're just looking for something to be aggrieved about. They're just looking for something to be mad about. And also, she's, you know, here's my perception. I think that the debate world is falling apart. I see their numbers falling. I see their influence falling. I see a lot of people getting their stomach turned by debate bros, okay? And Bad Bunny is making some pretty sharp critique on that. That's why they're going after Bad Bunny. No other reason. It's trying to stop Bad Bunny from convincing Lumi the money and eyes on the panel aren't worth it. Trying to make it a fight between... Yeah, that's exactly it. They're trying to provoke a fight. This is what the right does, okay? Now here we're talking about lefty debate bros, okay? So I want nobody to say that I think that every debate bro is like a secret right winger or something like that, right? They are a little too cozy with the right wingers, but I don't think that they themselves, like I'm not accusing anybody of being a crypto or anything like that. But I'm gonna draw a parallel between right wing tactics to silence and cancel left wing streamers that they find threatening, and debate bro tactics to do the same thing, right? There's a pretty clear parallel there. I don't think that's controversial. We're about to go on an IRL get together.
Doing, or like what I was up to or what I was doing today, and I responded,
have fun.
Not much, having a good day, streaming a little later today though. And then she got really mad at me.
Oh, okay, so you don't do that. Okay, so when you're starting off your stream, okay, you know, it's hard to get eyes, it's hard to get numbers, it's hard to get all this stuff. Sometimes it might occur to somebody to go in another streamer's chat and to like mention that I'm about to stream, okay? You shouldn't do that. If you're starting streaming, don't fucking do that, okay? Now, you do that to me and I'll forgive you, okay? Because I understand that you probably don't know this yet. I understand that this is... I've gotten mad at people in the past. I've actually, I think, maybe even fired a mod over this, right? But, because it is disrespectful, right? But when somebody doesn't mean to give me disrespect, I try not to hold them accountable in the same way. But okay, so what Xander's doing is something that you shouldn't do. And I don't know when this was, but I feel like Xander should have known better. I feel like Xander's been around the streaming enough to understand that that's really bad for him. That's really bad for him. So if Bad Buddy got mad about Xander saying I'm streaming, you know, hanging out in chat and then being like, oh yeah, I'm about to stream, right? Do you understand what the problem with that is? If you come in my chat right now and you're like, hey, what's up, NCC? And I'm like, oh, hey, so-and-so, how's it going? And you're like, oh, pretty good. I'm just about to stream here in a couple minutes, right? You're kind of stealing my chat. Or at least you're trying to. You might not get them, right? But you're kind of making a play for the people that are in my chat. I shouldn't have to explain how that's, you know, disrespectful. And if that's what Bad Bunny took, you know, offense to, I completely understand that.
When I mentioned that I'd be streaming later in the day, and she got like actually I thought she was joking at first, because I was sincerely confused as to how somebody who like has any amount of like normal human social skills could possibly like actually get mad at what I had said or done. So I thought at first that she was joking, because I'd heard people.
Is he being purposefully obtuse? What is this? He knows what that is. He knows what that is, and he knows. How could he not know? Does Vosh let you do that shit? Does Vosh let you get away with that shit? Like, does anybody let you? Holy shit. I do appreciate you guys talking about this, though. Feeling like we have so few people on our side when bad faith actors... Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. Is like, this has to go beyond, like, you know, social, you know, bonds, right? Just because I'm not friends with somebody... You know, just because somebody hasn't been particularly supportive of me doesn't mean that I'm not going to, you know, call it like I see it. Doesn't mean I'm not going to stand up for them when they're getting dogpiled by debate bros. And this is something that we've got to raise awareness. This is something that I want to see more lefty content creators doing. Even when somebody that maybe even you don't like, you know, gets dogpiled, you stand up for them. You have that solidarity. I want to see that. I need to see that out of us, right? I was back a minute in the VOD and catching up. She likes Lumi a lot. Yeah. That's what I didn't think any different. Yeah. She's frustrated that Lumi still engages. Well, I mean, that's understandable. And yeah, like, I mean, given how toxic, some of these debate panel hosts have been lately, I fully understand. I fully understand Bad Bunny's point of view. Debate Bro networks are like Power Rangers. They all form a Megazord. Oh my god! TNT, based fucking take. Base take. Yeah. And I was drawing some parallels between their tactics and the tactics of right-wingers. Now, granted, I'm not calling them right-wingers. Nobody clip me and say that that's what was going on, because I'm not calling them right-wingers, all right? You know, if you say you're a leftist, I guess I believe you, right? Even if, like, half of your friends are fucking, right-wingers, right? Or, right, I'll take you at your word, right? I'm not trying to call anybody, a crypto or anything like that, but, like, it is really, distinctly similar to some right-wing tactics. Some right-wing tactics, I will remind you, that have been used against me very recently. Yeah.
Defend Bad Bunny.
Oh, the stream quality is better. Oh, I'm so happy about that. Yeah, that's great.
They say that when she says like something like that to her audience that sounds mean, it's just
we have like a 30-something video playlist of how debate bros are ruining the online left on YouTube. They are big mad about it. Yeah, listen, this is what I'm saying. We're very close to a watershed moment, okay? We've got the forces that we need to take them down. And I don't mean take them down like, Vosh is going to be getting 0 viewers. I'm not talking about that. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not talking about, getting anybody's channel pulled or anything like that. What I mean is reduce their influence drastically enough to supersede it. And that's what we need to do. We need to move on to a new day of BreadTube that's not centered around conflict, that's not centered around drama, that's not centered around debate bro bullshit, that's not centered around the politics of personal destruction. I want to see that. And we've got the comrades to do that. The problem is, there's too many fault lines between us. There's too many people among us, among the intersectional left, among the people that are aware, that are fucking pilled on what debate culture does to our movement, right? That have just canceled each other, that have just blocked each other, just won't work with each other. There's too much of that shit, okay? Now, granted, like I said, everybody's stream is their own. I want to grant streamers their autonomy. I don't want to put pressure on somebody to have somebody on that they're not cool with. But when you see somebody getting dogpiled by debate bros, you've got to jump in there and help. And that's what I'm trying to model today. Debate bros, the left deserves better is the name of the playlist. Nice. The channel, it's on Bad Bunny official clips.
She's just joking. It's just her being like, she's just ribbing with her chat. That's what people would always say to me. And I always thought, okay, maybe it's just her humor, and maybe it's just,
Xander Hall, if you did that shit to me, I'd be fucking salty with you too. What are you talking about?
But then she got like actually mad, and
well, because you were actually rude. Like, I don't understand. Where's your disconnect, bro?
Like, stopped responding to my messages and
like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm just trying to imagine. Like, I want to think of somebody like slightly smaller than Xander Hall, like, close to the same size, but not quite the same size. They come in Xander's chat and they say, Xander's like, oh, hey, so-and-so, how's it going, right? And their answer is, oh, pretty good. I'm about to stream in a couple of minutes here. Gotta go. Do you understand how shady that looks? Do you understand how shady what that looks like? And maybe you're not trying to, right? But you got to recognize that, and you got to recognize that that's like, it's just kind of a disrespectful thing, at the very least, right? And at worst, it's a predatory thing. At the worst, you're literally trying to like, hurt somebody's stream to benefit yours, right?
Chat, like from that point on, like she just started ignoring me in the chat, and I was like,
if we reduce the influence, who will replace them? Oh, we will replace them, Duke of Cheek Clapping. We, the intersectional left, will replace them. Okay? That's the idea. People are sick of their shit. And it's time to move on to something else. And I think that, it's time to give marginalized people a shot for once. It's time to give lived experience a shot. It's time to give solidarity a shot. Let's do this. Let's fucking do this. Are you afraid? Because I'm not. I'm afraid of stagnation. I'm afraid of letting this debate bullshit go on longer. I'm afraid that we'll never grow out of this juvenile stage in our political development. Also starting a weekly Sunday roundtable. Oh, nice. That's really cool.
Okay. That's a little odd, but I mean, it's not like my heart is broken over this streamer not.
And that's what I've always said, is that, like, you don't have to do debates to have a panel. You don't have to do debates to have that kind of, there's a phenomenon that goes on when you host a panel, right? That where, like, everybody kind of gets bigger. Everybody cross-pollinates each other's audience, and you know, you just kind of, you're getting more eyes on people who need those eyes on them, right? And I think that's good. And it's when the Debate Bros do a panel show, they do that. They you know, that's one of the advantages that they have over the non-debate left, right? And you know, I think that panel sounds like a great idea for reducing the effect of that advantage that they have on us. Yeah.
Liking me or wanting to be friends with me or anything, or like ghost. I mean, it's not really that big a deal. So I you know, I go on with my day, and then I find out not too long later that I'm blocked by Bad Bunny on Twitter.
Nothing to lose but our fear.
And so I decided, all right, well, I showed it on stream, and I was like, hey guys, look at this. Bad Bunny has me blocked.
Does he really not understand what he did? Does he really not get that?
Blocked on Twitter, and people in my chat were saying bad.
Like, here's the deal. Like, maybe with a small streamer that's brand new, like, I'd be like, okay, you know, go ahead and take 5 viewers from me, right? Maybe. It would depend on how well I'm doing. It'd really depend on, like, you know, how well are my you know, like, right? Like, maybe, you know, like, if I'm doing really well, sure, maybe like a small streamer. But I'm probably going to talk to them after that. I'm going to be like, hey, don't do that to anybody else, okay? Don't do that to anybody else, okay? I'll give you a shout out because I want your stream to succeed. I want people to know about your stream. But for fuck's sake, do not go around disrespecting people like this, because a lot of people are going to take this as being aggressive. It can be aggressive. Some people do that sort of thing in an aggressive manner. Tactically smart to cross-pollinate. I hope the intersectional anti-colonial left networks a bit. That's how I found... Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Look at Zan being blocked for literally trying to find drama and failing. So he made that drama. Wow, I thought this was going to be about the Lumi thing.
Bad Bunny was live. So I was like, okay, well, she never told me why she blocked me. I don't even know why she blocked me. The only instance I know of any conflict between us was that one time where I mentioned I was streaming later, and she got mad at me about it, and that's like the last time I ever spoke to her.
We said cross-pollinate at the same time.
So I'm pretty sure she blocked me for that. I went into her stream chat while she was live, while I was streaming, and I asked, Bad Bunny, why do you have me blocked on Twitter? Was it by mistake or something along those lines? And then she blocked me or banned me from her chat, and then posted on Twitter that...
Hey, guess what? Solidarity works. You're right. Solidarity is not just a winner for individual streamers, right? It's not just a way to help out smaller streamers that are, you know, allied with you. Solidarity is a way for our movement to win. But it takes a lot to keep that solidarity together. It takes a lot to maintain that solidarity. And it takes a lot to see past the campaigns of right-wing lies that at this very moment are trying to silence and isolate me from the rest of the movement. Because what they can't handle is us all working together. They can take us out piece by piece, easily. No problem. Easy clap, okay? What they can't handle is all of us together coming as one unit and charging them. But will we ever get there? Good question. And that's a question that's up to you, content creators. Okay? I'm speaking to you. Can you see past the lies? Can you see past the fault lines? Can you see past the misunderstandings? Can we be comrades? We don't have to like each other, okay? We don't have to agree on everything. Can we at least be comrades? Or are you going to let the right win? Because I see a lot of you out there playing right into their hands. Trying to silence me, Bad Bunny, Professor Flowers. Anyone notice a theme? Yeah, well, no, that's true. Yeah, Bad Empanada.
You know, like my message in the chat, and then said that I was a creepy debate bro, which was really, really funny. I guess she was trying to push it as though like I was like simping for her or something, even though I typed the messages on stream. Like, you guys were there when you guys were here and watched me type it out. It wasn't like some weird
I know what hunts you. Oh my god. Thanks for the Lord of the Ring reference. That one really, that's, wow. That's what we gotta say, okay? Right? And you don't have to be best friends, and you don't have to appear on stream with somebody that, you know, if you're uncomfortable with them or whatever, right? But you gotta see when right-wing manipulation is right-wing. You know, when you see supposedly left-wing streamers going on to right-wing shows, going on to right-wing platforms in order to hurt other left-wingers, you got to see that for what it is. That is a betrayal. That is probably an interpersonal issue that somebody is using the right to attack their opponent, you know, they're the person that they hate, right? And there's a lot of hate on the left. There's a lot of misunderstandings. There's a lot of paranoia. And when I see, you know, somebody getting used as a tool for the right wing, because that's what that is. You might think that you're using the right wing to get back at, you know, somebody. They are using you to make the left weaker. Don't fall prey to that. Please, for fuck's sake, don't fall prey to that.
Creepy dude in his dark room, like fucking, like messaging some female streamer some harassy weird shit after she's blocked him or something. Like,
creepy person in a dark room? That sounds like somebody doing a hate stream on No-Comment-Chick.
I was just asking, why was it a mistake? Did I get caught in a blockchain? Like, is it because I followed Destiny? Is that why? I thought maybe she was going to say, oh, I'm sorry, Zan, you followed Destiny, I guess. That's probably why I blocked everyone.
It's easier to play into their hands than to actually talk and solve problems and get on the same page, which they exploit daily. Absolutely.
Who follows Destiny. But no. She went off on a long Twitter tirade about how I'm an evil debate bro and how I'm a grifting piece of shit. So after that point, all holds barred at this point, Bad Bunny's a grifting piece of shit, and I have proof of it. Way more proof than she could ever have to allege that I'm grifting. So let's hop right into it. Now, the first bit here is, of course, the
unfollowing Destiny wouldn't hurt.
Numerous screenshots dating from as far back.
And it's so weird how people, like, on the left will support streamers like Destiny or Dylan, you know, until they themselves get burned. They'll see their fellow lefties getting burned by these people, and they'll find a way to be okay with it. They'll even jump in the dog pile half of the time, right? Because it gets you in with Dylan, it gets you in with Destiny, it gets you in with whoever's clout you're chasing, whoever's favor you're trying to curry, right? It works.
Back as like 2017, 2016, as recently as just earlier this year, of her saying racist, homophobic, ableist, and transphobic and kind of stuff, right? So here's some older messages here.
It's so weird to defend Bad Bunny from these charges, and then the second that she's not, you know, I don't know, sharing her clout with you, you change your mind. That I find really strange. That's something that's really strange to me, chat. If you got no problem with somebody until they you know, I guess slight you, don't, you know, don't you know, do content with you, you know, unfollow you, right? For what? Like, I don't know. I half think that, like, Xander should have just apologized. Xander should have just apologized. Like, that was rude. That's inconsiderate. That's something that I think that streamers, like, I thought people knew this, right? That you might not know this. Your chat, you know, it's okay if you don't know this, but if you're a streamer in my chat, you probably know what that's like when somebody comes into your chat and says, oh, no, they're doing great, I'm just going to be streaming in 5 minutes, or I'm going to be streaming later today, right? That's you know, that's not good. You don't do that. Apology means maturity. Yeah, I swear to God, you probably could have gotten, you know, like, you probably just needed to apologize.
I hate blacks, I lynch black people for fun, you're a sand N-word, Alabrel.
But none of this was a problem. None of this was a problem until Bad Bunny blocked Xander Hall. You're going to see a pattern, right? With some of the people that hate me. None of anything that I ever did was a problem until I didn't want to work with them anymore. That's the sign of bad faith. That's a red flag. And we need to get better at recognizing those red flags so we don't let lefty interpersonal drama turn into opportunities for the right wing, for the debate bros to exploit. Or sorry, right wing, comma, or for the debate bros. Not that I'm calling the debate bros right wing. I get that many of you debate bros are actually lefties, and I'm not trying to, you know, question that, right? You are what you say you are, sure. You might be really, really fucking useful for the right, but you're left wingers. I believe you, right? I don't stream, and I think it's very rude to promote your stuff during somebody else's stream. Yeah, yeah, that's right. You don't even, like some of this. It seems like it should be obvious, right? And if Zandy apologized, he would be set upon by the debate bros.
Last stream, Lamau, he actually started crying. Some of these people are so fucking autistic. Jesus fucking Christ, it's so hard not to troll him now. But it's.
I feel like Xander's got worse stuff than that, and like, right, calling somebody autistic, that sounds like just like edgy bro shit. That's, I mean, if not Xander, Vosh, definitely, right?
It's really annoying to have to do it every time someone spams it in chat. Guys, how funny would it be if I went full lefty for a while just to see where it goes? TBH, would be better to have it would be better to have the bot do it. I feel like I could keep the act up for at least a month. Go for it, lol. If anything, it'll piss him off, referring to Destiny. Real talk, though, 78 times, no SJWs in the yacht. So is the F slur a gay hate thing? Because, like, the only people that seem to associate the F slur with gay hate seem to be people offended on behalf of gays. And of course, this is
yeah. So the stuff that he's showing, I mean, oh, sorry, that should be. I'm sorry. Here we go. Yeah, so this is real stuff. You know, this is stuff that Bad Bunny actually said. These aren't like fake screenshots at all. But you gotta understand, this is not who Bad Bunny is anymore. And Xander, of all people, should understand this. Xander, your whole fucking first video was about leaving the alt-right, leaving the pipeline at the very least, right? You should understand this shit. And you did. You did understand this. And what changed? You got blocked. Like, listen, if Bad Bunny wanted to block me because of my prior association with Debate Bros, I would still be out here defending her. That's not going to change. I'm not going to change my point of view to fucking own somebody that I'm mad at, okay? That's one thing that you're not going to see from me. Unfortunately, there's so many on the left that you will see that from. Unfortunately, this shit is fucking common. This shit happens all the time, and the right wing exploits this shit.
I'll give you an N-word.
And this hurts. This really fucking hurts. This really fucking hurts, okay? Because I see this all the time. I've seen people flip on a dime from, like, you know, from wanting to be part of what I was doing to saying that everything that I do is bad and you know, comes from a place of ill motivation. And
past the Bad Bunny segment, I'm okay with that, Apillo. I'm gonna not say the N-word. I'm gonna pass on that one. But yeah, so this is just a little bit. This is just what Destiny like released on Twitter alone. Like, these were just some that he posted on Twitter. He also posted like a shit ton of screenshots from like on Reddit as well. I know like we don't have the highest opinion of Destiny here necessarily, but Frank,
we're gonna everything changes when you get blocked, I guess. I don't know. Like, Chad, I've been blocked by some lefties, but you're not gonna see me telling you that they're, like, you know, racist, or that they're, you know, like, you're not gonna see me flip my perspective on, you know, having defended them one moment and then they block me, right? Because this has happened. You're not gonna see that blow up. You're not gonna see that drama stream from me, okay? I'm not gonna change my mind on this, all right? If somebody blocks me and I think they're doing good work, I'm gonna keep saying they're doing good work.
He knows more about her than we do, and I'm gonna trust this shit is real.
And am I sad that they blocked me? Yeah. Yeah, I'm really sad, especially if they don't, like, even try to talk to me first, right? But that's not going to change my perspective, right? That's not going to get me to turn my guns on my own team. For fuck's sake, Xander, stop being a feeder. That's what this is. This is a team kill. Fuck this shit.
It's so much that it would be ridiculous to even attempt to fake this amount of evidence that's been released of her. And it has.
Well, then I guess you should have said something earlier, shouldn't you? Xander, one of two options, okay? Either Bad Bunny is a sussy baka who no one should trust, uwu, okay? Or Bad Bunny has changed and is doing good work, uwu. Xander, you can't, if you flip when she blocks you, do you see, we see you, bro. We fucking see you. We see you for who you are. And I'm sorry I ever defended you. I'm sorry I ever defended this debate bro shit.
Destiny that's released this kind of shit. Like, way more people than just Destiny have released this kind of stuff, like of screenshots and whatnot. And of course, there's screenshots as well of her admitting that she's doing like the lefty stuff as a grift, that she's going to start doing the lefty stuff as a grift.
Yeah, TNT, that's perfectly valid, and I have no problem either if somebody doesn't want to fuck with her because of that shit. Like it's your, you know, if that's your autonomy. You know, I want Bad Bunny to have autonomy to host who she wants, to have this kind of stream that she wants, and I want you to have the autonomy, and anybody else to have the autonomy to accept an apology or not accept an apology, right? If it's directed towards your identity, yeah, that's your right, you know. Everything that comes out of his mouth is just hypocritical trash. God, I don't know. Like, this is somebody that I used to regard as a personal friend, and a lot of my defense of Xander Hall, you know, came from that spot. I have called him out too, right? I you know, I never said anything that I didn't truly think, but my analysis of Xander's effect on the overall platform has changed as I've learned more, as I've seen, you know, what this debate bro thing has developed into.
Really, really scummy shit. And then, of course, there's, like, the stuff that nowadays, if you bring it up, Bad Bunny defenders will just kind of, like, arm wave it because it's kind of like hand wave it because it's so long ago. But I argue that if there's still evidence of you saying this kind of shit and having these types of opinions as recently as less than a year ago in secret, like, Discord DMs, then, yeah, I'd say those old messages of you saying stuff that's just about as bad also stands to reason to be accurate to how you are today. So, onto the clip that we're about to watch. Listen, if it comes to Bad Bunny and you're looking for, like, all the horrible shit she said or done, to be fair, Destiny's community is where you're going to want to go for it, okay? Because they have done a pretty good job of keeping track of all the horrible shit she's done.
Yeah, they're a great place for fucking aggrievement and grievance sorting. Yeah, that if you want that shit, if you want to see the fucking, like, receipts on all of Destiny's enemies, which, Jesus Christ, is that list long, right? If you want to see that, yeah, go to Destiny. If you want to see fucking aggrieved debate bros, go to Destiny's. Good job, Xander Hall. That's a good call. That's a good call.
Said. So let's watch.
And Xander doesn't even, like, Xander's kind of like anti-Destiny these days, right?
I, for one, would never...
Dude, okay, so, wait, oh my god. So we had somebody from Bad Bunny's community in here. I don't know if they To Kill a Mockingbird. Do you know when the incident that Xander is describing here, do you know when this happened? Was this recently? Because if this is recently, there's, like, no excuse. If this was when Xander first started streaming, maybe you could say, okay, well, he didn't know that, you know, that's rude, but, like, I can't, like, this is starting to sound like it was pretty recent.
I would never be involved with a guy who's bisexual. Well,
it was like a month ago. A month and a half, 2 months ago. Okay.
witch doctor, shut the fuck up! I couldn't do it. There might be exceptions, obviously. When I say I wouldn't be attracted or I'm not attracted, obviously, if it's like, obviously there could be exceptions to all you super literal nerds out there, but, like,
it gets worse.
I don't
Just watch.
like.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Speedy Noob.
If a
Just
guy's
watch.
like having sex with other guys, and then he's like, "Oh, maybe I'll try having sex with you," I'm like,
I'm kind of embarrassed for both of them here. I mean, it's a bad take. I think though she's apologized for this, right?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I couldn't help but laugh there. I kind of choked on my vape juice.
When white folks take up a fight, we black folks never ask them to. Okay, yeah.
My vape
Sorry,
hit
I'm reading people's conversations. I try not to do that because that like gets like too hard to keep track of.
there a little bit because I laughed a little, but it is
A
very
month and a half.
funny, the idea of like also. Sorry,
I don't know. I cough too when I vape. So
I lost my shit because I saw I saw the Godsony emote in Bad Bunny's chat. So when I saw that pop up, I like coughed a little bit and my eyes teared a little because I thought that was a little funny. The little Godsony emote in her chat before it all went down.
racist and sexist. Please don't say that. Even black people, if you found me a black bisexual man, I might throw up in my mouth at the thought of sexual contact with him. But not every black bisexual I throw up in my mouth at the sight of. Just like, you know.
Not everyone.
We're talking sexually. Obviously. Okay. For the most part, it is to connect with the
wait a minute. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe his views have changed. But when I debated Xander, one of the things that I disagreed with him on was the idea of like, oh god, what is this called? Genital preference, right? Genital preference, right? So, Xander had made a comment about like, you know, like ContraPoints, basically implying that, you know, implying a genital preference, basically, right? And like what I was trying to get across to Xander Hall is like, listen, all right, what you're into in the bedroom, that's your own business. But once you bring it out and like state it, like imagine this, chat. Imagine I'm hanging out with somebody, okay? And we're talking about what we're into sexually. We're talking about who we're into sexually. We're talking about our types and what we like and what we don't like. And this person's a little bigger, right? Like this person's, you know, overweight, right? Now let's say that I just have this thing that in the context of sex, like I'm not attracted to bigger people, okay? Does that make me a fat phobe? I might need to examine that. I might need to look into that and see if maybe that is coming from a place of fat phobia, but I'm going to say not necessarily. I'm going to say you might just have sexual, you know, desire for some people and for not others. But if I state that to my friend, do you see the problem there? Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see how insulting that is? And that's what Xander was doing with the contra take. So it's weird that to see Xander, like, you know, basically, you know, calling Nicole out over her not, and granted, like what Nicole's saying is fucked up, okay? Same thing with what Xander said. It's you know, it's probably a little worse actually, because like she's added race to the you know, the idea of you know, not being attracted to bi people and then like, you know, right? So yeah, it's worse, right? But it's like, I don't know, maybe he's changed his mind about the you know, and like, I'm not saying that he can't have a genital preference. Like some people probably do have an innate genital preference, and that's whatever, right? But when you state it in publicly, there's the issue right there, right? You're not just stating a preference, you're also like stating a, well, I mean, yeah, you're stating a non-preference. You're you know, like it's rude. It's again, Xander, rude. That gets me thinking that Xan is just doing this to Bad Bunny to make her look bad. I agree. Xan feels like the same way as Bad, knows it's bad, and is just calling her out for both of their issue. He's been using this shit ever since. It's like Scientology. He builds a file on what? What? Builds a file? Wait, Xanderhall builds a file? When you say file, can you think of a French word that's like a synonym for file? Is there like a French word out there, chat? It's derived from a French word, right? I believe it's derived from a French word. What is that word? Does anybody know what that word is? What is a file that somebody might keep on somebody of bad stuff that they've done? What would you call that? Can somebody find a French word for me? Dossier. It might be termed a dossier. That might be one way to call it. Yeah. Well, I hope you're not messing around with that dossier stuff, Xander. That's some stalker-ass shit that you're doing there. You fucking stalker. You little piece of shit. Fuck you.
Community of people who are empathetic and understand each
file.
other.
Oh, I love that. I love
when
that.
It comes to long practice,
hey, wait, can we change that? Can we change that to yeah? Can we just call it La File? Like no comment chick and her La File.
Straight men have
Dude, Xander, you are showing so many, like, there's like vectors of hypocrisy here. It's not just like one hypocrisy of like, okay, that's pretty hypocritical. It's like, you got that one, and then you got that one, and then you got that one. You are unironically at the intersection of like of like 7 different vectors of hypocrisy, Xander. This is some kind of dark intersectionality that we're witnessing here. I don't know what's going on, but I am very much afraid that Xander Hall is going to unintentionally, of course, open up a gateway to hell and release the demons. Right? Through his just grotesque hypocrisy. I'm afraid, Xander, that you're going to start summoning some kind of vengeance demon on us. I don't know.
having sex with other men. There seems to be a lot of debate. For the purpose of this article, we will not refer...
Wait, Destiny's in the chat when this is happening live. Wait, people are adding Destiny in her Twitch chat when this is happening live. Wait, doesn't this kind of...
Destiny convinced her to have spicy takes hypothetically for laughs and used... Oh my god, what? Yeah, wait, this does this go on in DGG? No, this isn't just like Scientology. Like, this is a little bit like Eyes Wide Shut. Like, this is legitimately scary shit.
Make Destiny look bad if he was just kind of like vibing in chat during this and not like...
I'm trying to chill the fuck out, chat, but some of you might know that there's a reason for me to be legitimately mad about what Xander's saying right now. Some of you might know that, right? I'm not gonna try to get into that right now, because this is the debate channel, right? This is the main channel, and we try to keep the drama on the drama channel, okay? So I'm not like, I've tried out my drama on this channel, and you all aren't about it, right? Or at least enough people aren't about it to make it not worth posting here. But like, yeah, this is yeah, Xander Hall,
Listen, my dude.
Pushing back at it at all? Like, I obviously can't even see her chat because for some reason she's in front of it. I have no idea, like, I have no idea...
You were tempting me to get that drama channel back out, buddy. You were tempting me.
Why this was decided to be a good idea, but I guess her chair is in front of her chair.
refer to these men as anything other than straight and will not use quotations as it goes against their sexual identity, which will be respected. I don't think I'm sub to you. What the fuck? Stupid breezy. You can't hate gay people anymore? Why not? I want to hate whoever...
Oh my god, To Kill a Mockingbird, like, this is some fucked up shit. Like, I feel like I've seen this tactic before. I feel like this shit might have been used against me. And I didn't even have any debate bros in my community. To be honest, chat, I don't know who I had. This is messed up.
The fuck I want to hate? I want to hate a person because they're wearing Crocs. Why can't I hate a person because of whatever else trivial? If that reason is trivial, if I can hate a person for wearing Crocs, that's an incredibly trivial reason, and then people can harp on me about how stupid it is for me to hate an entire person because of the Crocs they wear. But you see me, I will hate the fuck out of that Croc wearing freak, and I have no qualms about it.
Oh, calling out the Croc wearers.
So, raining synthware. I'm gonna read this message, and I'm gonna explain this. I have to be so careful about how I explain this because I don't want to come off as though I'm defending Bad Bunny, but allow me to explain this. This is what Raining Synthware said. Xander Hall.
Wait, what
hearing
am
her
I
voice,
saying?
And I already don't like her. There's something about her that's just off. It's like something is missing. She sounds so narcissistic and insufferable. Now,
Jesus Christ. Okay, well, that's like half of the debate world. Narcissistic and insufferable? We've got a lot of that going around, don't we? There's plenty of narcissism. There's plenty, or let's just say egotism, right? So we don't get it confused with any sort of description of a diagnosis or anything like that. Let's just call it egotism, right? Just to be real clear here, that we're not calling people out for a personality disorder. We're talking about egotism. We're talking about the personal quality of narcissism, not in any sort of diagnostic, context, right? Xana's obviously not the brightest and just follows the leaders. Yeah, right off the cliff, right? Right off that cliff. To Kill a Mockingbird, you gotta message me on Twitter or something, or Discord or something, like, right? God, like, you know so much that like I feel like I should know. Yeah, I forgot her dad was a Scientologist. Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that.
a lot of people over the years who have had criticism of Bad Bunny have said more or less,
Whip it out, yeah.
less the exact same thing. And I'll admit that I made a counter argument to this, along with people who would defend Bad Bunny, that people who have this opinion are probably just being biased by the fact that she's a woman, and that when a woman
It's shit like this that makes me wish I had a dossier.
engages in this type of humor, it comes off as being bitchy or rude or as narcissistic or whatever. But when men do it, it comes off as
But sometimes I wish I was a dragon, unironically, right? Sometimes I wish, sometimes I feel like people treat me like I'm a dragon, like I'm really scary, right? And then sometimes I wish I actually was a dragon. That I wish I was as scary as certain people treat me.
suave, or like, oh, he's kind of a douchebag, but he's funny about it, so it's okay because he's a guy. So that was always the defense I brought up whenever, I heard that against Bad Bunny. After the experiences I've had with her, and after hearing like eyewitness testimony from people who've also had falling out with her, I don't think this is just her being funny. I don't think this is her being like comedic or like trying to make her community laugh or like just making jokes. I think this is her real personality. I think she genuinely is just a really
Absolutely.
really
Yeah, totally.
snarky,
Let's talk.
Really mean, just narcissistic, kind of a bitch. I'm sorry, I'm saying it. She's a bitch.
Oh,
She
yeah, I'm so glad that you came in here.
is very, very mean and very rude, both to her own fans and her own community, and plays it off as a joke. But everybody who's actually known her to any degree, outside of just being her parasocial fan, knows that she's just genuinely a mean person. She's just bullying her audience for real. It's not her playing it off as a joke. She just acts like this to people. She just behaves this way. She's just mean and not a very good person. She's a bigot. She's a grifter who's pretending to be a left wing so that she can make like the bare minimum amount of money through her Twitch stream. She's clout chasing after Demon Mama and Hassan endlessly. She literally nonstop has been shit talking me, Vosh, Destiny, and any other debate bro.
I wonder why.
But meanwhile,
It's almost like you're doing harm or something, Xander Hall.
she's still totally cool with Hassan and Demon Mama. Do you want to know why she's still cool with Hassan and Demon Mama?
Are you still cool with Demon Mama? That's what I want to know, Xander Hall, because it feels like you gave a pretty strong subtweet of her earlier.
It's because there's a lot she can gain from that. And her audience is cool with them. Her audience likes Demon Mama, and her audience likes Hassan. So it is financially profitable for her to like Hassan and Demon Mama.
Could it be because Hassan and Demon Mama have better takes than you do? That her audience likes those streamers and they don't like you? Could it be that you're a little butthurt by that, Xander Hall? I'm just asking questions, all right? I'm just asking questions, okay? That's what I'm here for.
It is, however, and this makes no sense, not profitable for her.
Lindsay Ellis's XXO video. Yeah, I still haven't seen this. Or maybe I have. It's a speech on her harassment. Her aura is like she's afraid a monster is going to jump out of the dark.
To be friends with Vosh, even though Vosh and Demon Mama are very good friends, and Bad Bunny literally has called Vosh a pedophile, I'm pretty sure Bad Bunny has pushed the Vosh as a pedophile or Vosh as a sexual harasser. One of those two allegations at some point on Twitter, at least once. And meanwhile...
Yeah, Xander Hall, so have people that you platformed. Demon
Mama is still friends with Vosh, and yet I imagine...
I'm pretty sure Xander Hall platformed people who wanted me to go at Vosh over just exactly those things, right?
Demon Mama gets no shit from Bad Bunny about that because Bad Bunny is not beggars can't be choosers. Bad Bunny's trying to clout chase. You can't
like, yeah, this is the fucked up thing. Yes, To Kill a Mockingbird, you're so right. This shit makes you paranoid. Existing in this atmosphere, in this debate bro world, even just tangentially, because Bad Bunny's not trying to be a debate bro. She's not been trying to be a debate bro for a very long time. But this causes, like, paranoia. This causes distrust. This makes it so hard to work with anybody. I'm at that point in my career, chat, where I'm, like, legitimately afraid to work with anybody because I don't know who's gonna fucking stab me in the back at the first chance they get. I've had that shit happen so fucking often that it's legitimately hard to trust anyone.
Start to make problems for yourself in your clout chasing, even if, logically speaking, if you have such a problem with Vosh, and you have such a problem with me, and you have such a problem with insert any debate bro streamer, but you're okay with Hassan Piker and Demon Mama, clearly it's because...
Okay, now you can make an argument that Demon Mama does debates, right? You know, yeah. And she said she's not about that. Like, you can make that argument. But Hassan is really not doing... Hassan's doing his own thing, by and large. Right? Am I right, chat? Am I right? Is debate a big part of Hassan's content? I don't think it is it?
Because you're chasing the money. It's chasing the money. That's all it is. You're chasing the money because your audience doesn't like me or Vosh or Destiny or anything like that. So that's why you're all on that. And then they like Hassan and Demon Mama, so you're totally cool with them. It's all following the money. Does Bad Bunny or does Demon Mama like Bad Bunny even? From what my chat's been telling me, Demon Mama and Bad Bunny are in good terms. I don't. If Demon Mama defended any of what Bad Bunny's done, that would be a problem, and I'd want to talk to Demon Mama about that and see if we could work that out. But if it was just Demon Mama saying, "I don't want drama. I'm just not trying to get involved. Just leave me out of it. I want nothing to do with it," and that's fine. I don't mind that.
I have a feeling that when Xanderhal sees Demon Mama on Bad Bunny's panel, there's gonna be a little bit of coping and seething.
That's how I am with a lot of other personal dramas between other YouTubers that I dislike. And
I've got 3 words, all right? And you can imagine the 8-bit sunglasses falling over my real glasses when I say, deal with it.
I'm friends with others and stuff, but that doesn't seem to be
Deal
like
with it.
what's occurring between Bad Bunny and Demon Mama and with like the whole Hassan thing. This is just clout chasing is how it comes off to me.
Weasley little liar.
Does anybody have any of the Oh wait, this clip goes on for a little.
Oh, those aren't diagnosis, but the NPD is a diagnosis.
Oh,
yeah.
that's great. Let's watch the rest of it.
Meteor Matt, Jet, thanks for gifting sub to Meteor Matt. Thanks, man.
She's critical of the fact that Demon Mama debates. Okay, yeah. So she has a nuanced take. Holy shit! Are you telling me that she has a nuanced take? Oh no, we gotta cancel her. I'm so sorry, To Kill a Mockingbird. There's no nuanced takes allowed in Twitch politics. Okay, that's just not allowed. United to raise transmutual aid in the wake of DGG's harassment of Doe. That's their major interaction. Yeah. Xana almost. Oh, I didn't see that. Wow. Oh yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Definitely appreciate that, Umar. Definitely appreciate that.
So yeah. So if I can hate a person for wearing Crocs and no one's gonna make a peep about it, then me saying I don't get actually my vagina doesn't lubricate at the thought of a bisexual man. And then people are, oh, whoa.
I'm just trying to imagine. Okay, like can we put this in a way that, oh my god, I'm like, you're like, so this was how old is this video? I don't want to say anything about this video without knowing how old it is, without putting it in the proper perspective. How old is it? And, you know, has she apologized for it? Those are my questions, right?
You can hate everything about the Croc wearing guy, but if your vagina doesn't lubricate right
oh god. Yeah, I feel like this is never mind. I want to argue with this take, but I feel like this isn't currently Bad Bunny's take. I feel like I'd be arguing with a take that she no longer supports. Yeah?
fuck now! we're gonna have some problems.
This
and
is 4 to 5 years old. Okay.
I'm gonna have to tell.
This was 2015?
I have to tell on you to the internet land. No one wears Crocs? Yeah, because they should fucking not be outside. The few times that they're ever outside wearing their Crocs, I shame them back inside.
All right, well, there you go. So, yeah, racism and racism
It predates Trump.
and hating people for liking Crocs are just the same, I guess. Anyway, yeah, so there's a lot more evidence of Bad Bunny being just an absolute total piece of shit.
And this is the fundamental hypocrisy of debate bro culture, okay? These guys hate cancel culture when it's done to them. These guys love cancel culture when they're doing it to someone else, especially trans, femme, black, other marginalization. Kind of weird.
Going back quite far, and quite recently, surprisingly recently, and unfortunately recently for anybody who wants to defend Bad Bunny. But, yeah, I believe there were, I posted them on Twitter just recently. Nope, never mind, actually. As it turns out, so these messages, these are the old ones. These are the 2017 messages of Bad Bunny. Obviously, you know, she's denied that they're real, but I mean, we all know they are. Naturally, you're going to deny they're real. But, and
wait, actually, I didn't know. I represented this as if it was known to be real. Maybe it's not. Is there a question about some of these? I know Bad Bunny has had maybe fake screenshots made of her, and I have too. I've had literally people take screenshots of trolls impersonating me and being like, "No comment chick says the N-word." Yeah, I say the N-word.
of course, Twitch will ban streamers for this type of behavior, so that's also why Bad Bunny's had to deny its existence. Because if I were a partnered streamer, Twitch might ban me for showing this. Twitch might ban me for showing this if I was a partnered streamer, just because it's...
Bad Bunny has not denied her bad shit. I suspect that these are Photoshop. That these ones are Photoshop. Okay, let's get back into... Sorry, I didn't... Yeah, there's the... Oh my god. Okay, we're okay with showing that. Well, I mean, I guess if Xander's all can... Oh my god. We're demonetized. Thanks, Xander. No. Okay, well, let's go back into the view where it's not quite so big. I've seen enough. Okay.
I'm suggesting Bad
Bunny has deep fakes. Oh my god. That's a lot of work to go to cancel somebody. That's like, I mean, people have put a lot of effort into trying to cancel me, right? We're talking about 50-page treatises, right? Yeah, people like, so I can sort of relate to this.
It's that Bad Bunny said these things, and Twitch
and every bit is disingenuous, right? Or actually, maybe
has a
more.
zero tolerance policy on, like, I think on verified streamers, like shit talking other verified streamers, I think. But no, we know.
Wait, shit talking is illegal? Is that true? Wait, so if you're a partner, what, you can't shit talk another? Is that true? That's not right, is
these
it?
Are real. Like, this is, like, consistently you can see also through all of these messages that she's, like, usually talking to the same type, like, people. Like, it's the same people across years. These messages are the ones that came from just earlier this year, apparently, and these are the ones from back in 2017. But
well, Xander Hall, I gotta say, it's too bad that you didn't realize how awful and damning this evidence was before. But it's a good thing that since Bad Bunny banned you, you did the research and found out that it was... No, come on, dude. Come fucking on. Complete 180, dude.
Both the messages, she's talking to the same person in most of them. Like, it's very clearly the same person. It's very clearly fucking...
Listen, if you fucking do a 180 on somebody and attack the person for the thing that you defended them for before, I'm gonna press X to doubt. Now, I did acknowledge my guilt in defending Xander Hall for some things that I defended him for in my debate against Mix Vivian, right? Which, in case anybody hasn't heard, Vivian was right about a lot of that shit. I was right about some of that shit, and I owe Vivian an apology for that, okay? But, like, it's... If I was to come at you for the Blair White dead-naming stuff and all the rest of it, that'd be disingenuous. Because I defended you for that shit before. And I although I did apologize to Vivian for attacking her over it, I'm not gonna turn around and pretend like I never said that. I'm not gonna like, you know, like wash my hands of it and pretend to be a little saint. I absolutely defended you for something that I should have looked into.
Real. Like, yeah, I don't know.
But you're not gonna see me. You're not gonna see me going after you for that. Okay.
Message I showed earlier, as it turns out.
And that's the difference between you and me, Xander Hall. That's the difference. Okay?
Lynching black people, the I hate blacks, and the sand N-word quote, these apparently are from earlier this year, like, or I should say later last year, about a year ago. Christmas last year.
Even a live chat, even had a live chat with Sean Head, where she was in her apologize for rapist phase. I realized some people just want to see the world burn.
Dear, obviously she's wearing the Christmas hat in the screenshot. These are from December 2020, which I want to let you know she's been being criticized for these messages from 2017 since then, since like around early 2019, and people have been defending her, saying that these messages are old since then, and these messages are from 2020. So these messages come from...
Okay, let's look at the 2020 ones.
Well, since people have been defending her, saying these messages are old. So I don't want to hear any of that bullshit from anybody who wants to say, oh, but Zan, you're being too hard on Bad Bunny. You're being too hard on her. Like, I don't know. That's my opinion. I've seen evidence of her suggesting that she's a grifter, of her basically admitting it. I've seen evidence of her being a bigot. I don't like her personality. I think she's just mean, and I think she's very rude. I think she's only in it for the money, and I think that's a big part of why she got so mad that I like casually mentioned I'd be streaming in 2 hours when she asked me what I'd be doing.
I feel like toxic debate bros shouldn't be allowed to call other people rude. There's like a fundamental hypocrisy here. And now I see it for what it is. This is who you are at your very core, dude. This is what you're about. I'm tempted to go even further here. I'm tempted to go even further. It's my understanding that those 2020 messages are completely faked. Yeah. Just like no comment chicks inward messages. Yeah. But it's really convenient when a fucking somebody that's harassing me like impersonates me and you know creates those things to just be like, oh yeah, this was no comment check. Yeah, no, clearly, you know, which, yeah, that's the funniest thing is that like the idea that like not only did I make an alt to say the N-word to somebody in DMs, but the alt, I named it myself. I impersonated myself. There, you got me. And you know what else I did? Right before this shit came out, I got all my alts to say, hey, no comment chick, you're the one who's harassing yourself. You're the one to make the... Yeah, that's what happened at the very end of the harassment saga that I just recently got out of, right? Right as soon as another streamer was accused of it, that harassment stopped suspiciously, right? Everything stopped. Like somebody got their hand stuck in the cookie jar, right? Oh my god.
Today when I dropped into her stream back when we were cool. Yeah, I think...
But yeah, the trolls were literally trolling me and saying, stop trolling yourself, stop trolling yourself, stop trolling yourself. And if you take that hard line that all the harassment that No Comment Chicks received was done by herself, then that was me doing that was me telling on myself. Yeah? Oh, I forgot to mention I'm crazy too, right? I forgot to tell you. That's part of the rap sheet on No Comment Chick. I've got like 16 different personalities and none of them are aware of each other. And that's probably how I make alts, you know, within 2 minutes of each other. Something that would literally take, you know, advanced knowledge of programming to do, right? And if you think I've got an advanced knowledge of programming, if you think that I keep all of my stuff in neat little files. If you think any of the shit that's attributed to me is even true, then you need to loosen your tinfoil hat. And there are some people on the left that definitely have that tinfoil hat wrapped too tight, okay? Not to give you the idea that I'm only calling out the debate bros here.
She's all in it for the money. I think she's a total grifter, and I think she's just generally a very unpleasant person, not a very entertaining content creator. And hey, listen, I don't even...
Wait, if I defended Shoe on Head? Oh wait, where did that come from? Oh.
I think I'm that entertaining of a content creator, okay? So it's not like I'm saying
I mean, you're entertaining, just not in the way you think you are.
the top of the fucking, I'm the top dog or anything, and I'm
Xander
like...
Hall, I always said you were the weakest of the debate bros. I've kind of resisted, you know, the urge to do a fucking dunking stream on you until now. But bro, you fucking pushed it. You pushed me to the point. You Joker-fied me, Xander Hall. Congratulations. Now you got this to deal with, bitch.
projecting myself
and yes,
that
I
way.
did just call you a bitch.
I don't even think
Because
my
you are
content's
one.
that great. But her content's so
You're an absolute fucking bitch, is what you are.
bad that I still feel comfortable saying
Oh my God.
there's absolutely no value.
You got me to use bitch in the negative. I almost never do that. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with chat? You gotta reel me back. Reel me back. Reel me back. Seriously. Like...
to gain from watching it, okay? There's just nothing.
Like, I can hear the voice of Emperor Palpatine being like, yes, yes, use the darkness, use the evil debate bro tactics, yes.
Nothing to get. Hypers in
It's
chat,
trying
if
to pull
any
me
of you at
back
any
in.
point have
It's trying to
watched a
pull me
Bad
back
Bunny
in,
stream,
chat.
Have you guys
They
ever
won't let me go. It's like the mafia.
actually watched a Bad Bunny stream? They're so boring. Like, I went in.
I mean, it would be for somebody like you, Xander Hall. Like, it does take a little bit to keep up with what she's talking about. I can see why you'd be bored in that. That'd be like about like a college class. Like, I don't know, for you. That's
there 'cause
oh my
I wanted
God,
to
I gotta
support a
pull me
smaller-
back, pull
at
me
the
back,
time,
chat. I'm
Bad
being
Bunny
mean.
was-
I'm being mean. I'm being mean. I'm being mean. Keep the darkness in your pants, NCC. Yeah, right? Pull me back, pull me back. I'm getting way past. Like, I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be like this, chat. I don't want to be this person anymore. I really don't. Okay. I'm sorry, Xander Hall. I probably went a little too far. A couple of times there. I probably went a little too far.
Smaller than me. So I wanted to go in there and support a smaller streamer, and I was just like, I'm sorry. You're like, this is literally React Andy content all fucking day. Like, she doesn't do segments or debates or anything like that. She doesn't like actually like argue.
I mean, Xander must have been bigger than he is now if that's true. Like, I didn't realize how much you shrank.
For any political beliefs against anyone else. She just watches like left-wing videos all day and then says, yeah, I agree with that, and then donate to me because socialism is good and the liberals are bad. And then she gets a
I'm
bunch
trying not to be toxic, chat. Please pull me back. Please pull me back. Don't let me Jokerify. I don't want to be the Joker. I don't want to be the Joker.
of money. And her fans like simp for her really hardcore. It's ridiculous. Xander Hall, I watched for 2 minutes and dipped after she said white people who criticize black separatism need to stop being fucking racist.
That feeling is the hardest part of my job. Just not raging all the time. Yeah, I'm not trying not to be like that anymore, chat. I don't like the toxic NCC. I don't like, listen, you got to see the toxic NCC over the summer, okay? And I don't want to be that person anymore, okay? What you know was done to me by Dylan and the rest of the debate bros was wrong, but I shouldn't sink to their level. I shouldn't roll around in the mud with them. I'm better than that. I'm better than them. Xander Hall, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for getting mean with you like that when I'm actually better than you. So I don't need to.
Oh, of course, yes. She has accused Vosh of being racist. So she is pro Professor Flowers, which
Joker
should
his
already
ass.
be a pretty big...
Wait a minute. Is there a meme for this? There's got to be a meme for this. Like, you know, like this is like some McCarthy shit. You're like, you know, like you're pro Eugene Debs. Like, what are you? You know, wait, Eugene Debs was before McCarthy. I know that, right? Like what? Like there's something. I feel like there's a meme here I'm missing. There's a meme. Isn't there a meme? Isn't there like a callback to history or something I'm missing?
warning sign right there, that she's a scumfuck
Give in to
human
your
being.
anger.
And then
Use
there's, of
your
course, the
aggressive
fact that I
feelings.
believe
Let
she
the
has
hate flow through you.
pushed the Vosh sex cult, or not sex cult, the Vosh, I think she might have pushed the Xander Hall sex cult meme, but I think she's also pushed the Vosh sexual harassment and the Vosh fake.
Xander Hall, let me just make it real clear here. I don't think you had a sex cult, okay? I don't think you had a sex cult. Don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. Okay, I won't say it.
Fake pedophile
Okay.
type
Whoa,
shit as well.
Whoa.
Like, she will-
Chat, you just missed a really spicy take, and thank God for that, because that was way too much. I was about to go too far there. I was about to go... I think some of you know what I was about to say. I think some of you know what I was about to say, and that's fucking yikes. That's fucking yikes. I don't want to be like that, okay? Did some of you get it? Did some of you... somebody out there knows what I was about to say, yeah? Yeah? Oh my God, chat. I'm gonna try not to do it. I'm gonna try not to do it.
Her opinions are like...
She's pro Professor Flowers? Holy shit, my dude!
Or like a gum tree. Whatever way the wind is blowing, she'll lean.
Dude! Xanderhall, stop pointing at Spider-Man! Stop pointing at Spider-Man! Oh my God. Oh my God. It's just like he's got on this hypocrisy thing and now he can't stop. He's on the train to Hypocrisyville. 90% sure what you were about to say, and damn, that's spicy. I know, that's way too spicy. That's way too spicy. Okay, the spice is flowing.
Tree. Okay, she'll...
Thanks a lot, Xanderhall. Thanks a lot. I'm trying to get out of this shit. I'm trying not to be like this again, and you just fucking got me... You got me pulled right back into it, didn't you?
She'll bend at a 90
Spider-Man doesn't even want to be involved in this shit. Yo, you're too yikes for Spider-Man, Xanderhall. You're too hypocritical for Spider-Man.
degree angle.
Even Garfield has canceled you at this point. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck?
If it means
all the memes are like, I don't know about that, Xander. You know what I mean? All the spicy memes. Pepe has canceled you, Xanderhall. Pepe doesn't want shit to do with you anymore, dude.
Wind is pushing her in a certain way, and the very next day she'll bend it the exact opposite way if the wind turns
Spider-Man,
the other way.
okay.
It's fucking
okay.
insane. Therapy cult, when honestly I would totally do a therapy cult, because I could use a little bit of a booster McGooster to my mental health right now. Anyway, there you go.
Well, I mean, I hope you find that booster McGooster. Yeah, that's something I support. Definitely take care of yourself. Yep.
My reasons as to why I dislike Bad Bunny.
He looks like a villain from The Double Dragon. Oh, I haven't seen that.
If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like, a comment.
I mean, I enjoyed, but not in the way that you're thinking, okay? Oh my God. Okay, chat, so what do we do next? We got Dylan Burns and we got Chud Logic. Do you want the steaming pile of manure, or do you want the flaming pile of vomit? Like, which do you want? Which sounds better, right? Do we get the like, you know, I don't know, like, what do you want? Like the you know, mass of like bacterial ooze, or do you want the giant mold? Like, what are we doing to ourselves here? What kind of self-harm should I engage in next? What kind of self-harm to my mental health shall I engage in next? What kind of asshole is gonna fucking jokerify me even further, where I get even more toxic and you cancel me? Who are we gonna choose? You'll take the vomit. Okay, was the vomit Chud Logic? I don't know which one is which. I can't keep them straight, can I? I cannot. Okay, I guess we'll do Chud Logic. Oh my God. This stuff is so vile though. Stuff is incredibly vile. Hopefully I spent my hopefully I spent my toxicity on Xan. Okay, I don't want to do this, chat. I don't want to do this. Okay, so this one is specifically about the Lumi thing.
Guilt by association?
Yes.
Get some fucking values.
I might have to steal that intro.
Humility. Have some humility, you know? You were saying some of the most egregious shit imaginable.
Chud, that's a nice intro. That's a good... I'm sorry, Chud's editor.
Technically...
Wait, who is Chud's... I might know Chud's editor. I might be complimenting somebody I don't like. I don't know, chat. I don't know.
Technically not a... Or sorry, there. Technically they're not
Oh my God, look at all the DGGers in his chat. Holy shit, Chud.
Bro, technically...
Oh.
But you're...
What have you become, my dude? Oh my God, I gotta pull it back. I gotta pull it back.
on these details.
You've seen me go off on Chud before, right? If anybody's seen the Chud video, you know what I'm talking about, yeah.
Because you're...
That was a bit much. I think I was pretty toxic in that Chud video, honestly.
Oh no! Oh, your boy Chud, look, my ears are burning. My ears are burning, folks. They're burning up.
Are you that, like, thrilled to get, like, a shout out from Bad Bunny? Like a subtweet, or it's not even a subtweet, like...
Let's push all the way to the moon.
No, I'll just continue. Listen, okay, Bad Bunny is an almost holistically reprehensible person. Her only contribution to discourse is woke virtue signaling, where she says she doesn't like white men, okay?
Cool down! Oh my god, this is so spicy. Ooh.
I mean, nice intro, dude.
There's gonna be one guy
I'm 100% stealing that shit, though. I hope you know.
who bopped the head of the other guy and said, "Enclosures, we're doing it. Seems great. We should build."
Wait a minute. What? What?
A system and design it around this idea of private property. Okay? Ultimately, that's where it comes from.
Oh, what's this? Fuck this boring ass shit. What's
Okay, that's what I thought. I didn't think that we were talking about Hassan and Jink.
this? This is the fucking real deal here. Bad Bunny cuts out.
Oh, Chud's got him some drama. That's what this guy loves. That's what he lives for.
Lumi Roo because they associate with Vosh and also compares him to a rapist and fascist. Ooh!
Ooh!
Ooh! What the hell? No way! Oh my god, that is crazy. Yeah, Chris, I agree with you. Marx's prescriptive ideas about the economy, I don't know. Bit cringe. What's this? Anyway, come on, let's get into this.
Post Lumi. I don't want my viewers going to streams that are supporting Vosh and Destiny and the like. Yeah, that wasn't a creep husker. That was someone that was trying to be harassing. You just ban them next time.
God, this chat.
Or I can just do it.
You just want blood for the blood god.
Lumi, listen. Lumi is one of the kindest, most gentle souls in this space, okay? You know when I had my controversy, right? You know when I had my controversy, when I'm a little G-word controversy, yeah? Lumi.
The groomer controversy? Oh, he's talking about the groomer controversy. I was just trying to see what not the G word, not the G word from Cuba, but the groomer. That's what chat's saying. I'm just reading chat. Yeah, they're saying groomer is the word that Chud's talking about. So just so everybody knows what we're talking about here, we're talking about the groomer controversy.
He reached out to me, right, and was like, they could have just gone on Twitter.
I mean, how could you have known, Chud? Honestly, like, listen, honestly, okay. How could Chud have known? How could Chud have known, right? Just because when you asked her if she was of age, she gave like a non-committal answer and was just like kind of like, how could you have known? Because eventually, she said yes. So that's all that matters, right? You got that consent. You're good. You did, yeah. Don't worry about it, Chud. Don't worry about it.
Like, they could have just gone on Twitter and been like, "Oh yeah, Chud Logic, he's this, that, and the other, da da da. Yeah, he's disgusting, he's gross.
How could he have known?
He's horrible, and all this other stuff." But Lumi didn't do that. They reached out to me and were like, "Oh hey, I know this stuff's all happened. I watched your
fish and chip eating Brit Bonger. Oh my god.
Your apology video, and I thought that was good. I thought that was good that you did that. Do you want to come on stream sometime? Maybe we can talk about it." And it never happened. I don't know why.
I don't know why. Chud, can I tell you a secret? I know why.
Think that like time passed on, and I was kind of offline for a bit. Lumi obviously has got their sort of life.
Yeah, they just forgot about it, I'm sure.
Getting on with, and I don't know, it just didn't happen, But in any case, it was a really pleasant kind of thing. That is someone who.
TNT, you posed an interesting question. Now, when I met Chud Logic, right? Chud Logic was definitely on the left, right? The Chud ironic. It was an ironic, it was like, the idea was like, oh, that's just Chud Logic. Fuck that, right? That was the meaning of the name, okay? So, but recently, I just hear more and more of Chud being like, you leftoids think that you, like, there is some serious hate for the left. Like, and you get that from a lot of lefties, right? A lot of self-hating lefties, right? A lot of non-committal lefties, right? You get that from a lot of people, right? but this is one that's just so common that I'm waiting for that video. I'm waiting for that Dave Rubin video. I'm waiting for that why I left the left video, right? Because there's an advantage, right, to disassociating yourself with the left on Twitch politics. And of all the people who've taken advantage of that, this guy right here, sometimes he sounds like he wants nothing to do with the left, you know, like, because everybody will be like, oh, the online left, and they're always like talking about other leftists. They're like, oh, not me, not us, like, right, we're doing the good thing, but the other people, those are the online left, right? That's who I'm talking about, right? But Chud is just straight up like, these leftoids. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of these days. One of these days, we're going to see that Dave Rubin video. We're going to see that Lacey Green video. We're going to see that Red Pill video, aren't we? Aren't we? Something like that? I don't know.
It was like a bit more on the...
There's a little bit more vitriol for the left from Chud than from other left-wing streamers. So I will say, is he left? Is he right? I don't know. Does he know? Chud, do you know? Have you decided?
What's the right way to put it?
I legit don't know. I'm not even trying to dunk. I legit do not know at this point what you are. I know that you're a lot different than you were when I met you.
A bit more on the... What's the right word? Oh, hey, Ugly Pie. Yeah, Bad Bunny's going after Lumi now. Yeah. But someone who's on more of...
They're so hungry for drama. That's the thing too. Is if you look at this dude's numbers when he's got drama versus when he's covering something of substance, right? It's like more than doubles, right? Going to show the Lacey Red Pill video. You just want me to go off? No. I was talking about Chud doing. I was talking about Chud doing a Red Pill video.
Right. Yeah.
Like I think, but it's not gonna. How long is it gonna be before Chud says, "Listen, I got to tell you this, all right? I met this guy." And he's great. His name is Chris Raygun, and we're in a relationship now. And I've got a video coming up talking about how I took the red pill and how it's quite delicious. It tastes like red rope licorice. It's chat. My English accent is atrocious. I apologize for trying to do Chud's voice. I can't do Chud's voice.
Just associates with everyone, right? Yeah, like, you know, I think...
Why I became an omni-liberal by Chud Logic.
Like, just,
Welcome to
it
Chud
shocks
Nation.
me. Oh, hey, Hannah, thanks for the sub.
That calls for some celebrating
Ew.
beans.
True, let's celebrate.
Ew.
That is just unbelievable. How can you cut Lumi off just because Lumi associates...
Okay, once again, Lumi wasn't cut off. They're deciding who to raid, and Bad Bunny picked somebody else. Lumi wasn't cut off. Lumi's being... Bad Bunny follows Lumi, okay? How is that cutting Lumi off?
It's with Vosh. I don't think Lumi and Vosh are like best buds, are they? I think that like Lumi's just not willing to just completely cut people off. Jesus Christ. Good.
I'm not sure how much it's about Vosh and how much it's about like the debate panels. I think that like that's what Bad Bunny is, you know, like, right? Is like legit, I'm against the debate content. Who's doing the debate content? Well, recent to this video, it was Lumi, right? And you know, like, no, is Lumi Rue a horrible, toxic debate bro? No, absolutely they're not, right? But Bad Bunny's got one raid to send, and she sent it somewhere else. And Chud, that's her right. That's her right to do.
Lord. Okay, well, let's keep going. Sorry.
It's really uncomfortable for me for you to ask me to raid people that are actively engaging in the debate bro life.
This is so obviously misogyny. Like, who cares who she decides to raid?
Debate bro scene, especially when my title is my title.
Oh my god.
I feel like the problem with Chud is you don't get to see his facial expressions when he says stuff like that. I feel like we missed a really good soy face there from Chud. I feel like we missed a really good soy face. In fact, he might have even split into two dudes, and like one of them was like over here and was like, oh wait, no, wait, was like that. Wait, is that right? Am I? No. One of them's like over here and is like, and then the other one's like over here and like. Yeah, I think that Chud actually split into two different soy jacks for that take, right? I think that's what happened. Yeah, that's what you don't get, is that Chud's a very expressive, very emotive person, and you don't get to see that with the Rant Sona. Really, it's a shame. That's the thing. They don't care about Lumi. They just care about driving wedges. Oh my god, just like the right wing does. Just like the right wing does. It's all just Gamergate shit. Yeah, so we can't defend each other. So we can't like have each other's back. That's what they care about. Absolutely. They want to drive that wedge in. Absolutely. And I hope that Lumi and the Lumi's not gonna they're not gonna bite.
This lack of awareness.
She's so obnoxious, isn't she? She's like one of the most obnoxious people.
Spider-Man. You're here too? Are you everywhere? Today, Spider-Man? I keep seeing everywhere I go, there's a Spider-Man soy jack. I don't get it.
Lumi, listen, Lumi really
Oh
doesn't
my
really
God.
engage- like, what does Lumi really do in terms of the... What? I'm so confused. Sorry, I've had to go back. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're
Chat.
getting back to the obnoxious stuff. Let's go.
It's really uncomfortable for me for you to ask me to rate people that,
So
that are
uncomfortable.
actively engaging.
It's so, oh my goodness. It's so uncomfortable, chat. It's so uncomfortable. Oh, the levels of discomfort are reaching fever pitch
Oh
that
my
someone asked me
God.
to raid someone.
I have not watched this streamer in a really long time, and wow.
In the debate bro life, the debate bro scene, especially when my title is my title. Like this lack of awareness that
Oh,
some
they'll cut it off at half the sentence.
you have, it's actually really fucking
I'll
upsetting.
be right back, Chad. I'm gonna.
Because you would.
Oh God,
I'd
I'm
like to
leaving you with
think
Chud
that
So
logic.
upsetting,
y'all
chat.
have give a little
I'm
bit
sure
of a
nothing,
fuck
chat.
about.
Listen, I'm gonna leave you with Chud logic, okay? I'm sure nothing bad will happen, okay? I'm sure we'll be okay, right? Just like maybe if he says sit in my lap, don't. Just don't. But yeah, I'm sure everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. Okay, we'll be right back. I'll be right back. If I don't get canceled by Debate Bros first. Okay.
The shitty things that the shitty things that people support, and that I would hope that you support people that aren't supporting shitty things. But it doesn't seem like any.
Wait a second. My understanding with Lumi, so correct me if I'm wrong, right? My understanding with Lumi is Lumi has a conversation with Vosh. I'm not sure if they like meaningfully support his work like in that way. Like what I mean is I don't think Lumi is there like at every Vosh stream giving him a bunch of subs. Da da da. I think literally it's just like an association. And also the other thing as well. What's Lumi got to do with Destiny? I thought Destiny and Lumi fell out over the fact that there was a point where Lumi was laughing at Destiny on stream about something. I can't remember the details, but I thought that Destiny was like really upset with Lumi. Like, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that Lumi and Destiny don't even speak anymore, aren't friends anymore.
Now, I
or
think
friendly,
I think
right?
that
I mean,
Chud
I don't
has a
follow everyone's
point there.
personal lives,
I think that's
but I
true.
just remember that being
I think
a thing.
Chud's right about that.
Yeah. She laughed at Destiny. Sorry, they laughed at Destiny when on stream with Mike from PA. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. So
I think that maybe Bad Bunny might just have old information there. I'm not sure though. Maybe there's something that maybe there has been maybe the bridge got unburned or something. But like as far as I know, Chud is right about this part that Lumi is not. When I talked to Lumi was no fan of Destiny. Lumi was very sus of Destiny, but I don't know. I still use Lumi's okay. I still use Lumi's emotes in Bad Bunny's chat. It's not that serious. Yeah. There's not like there's not. They're trying to make something out of nothing, right? They say worse things about their closest friends every day. $5 all over again. They smoke cigarettes and shout fire. Mommy, no, don't go. I'm back. It's okay. I'm back. Meow.
I mean, I'll be corrected if I'm wrong.
I know. I like leaving you with Chud logic is like a very, very big mistake. That's like I'm like a character from Tommy or something. Chad. I don't know what is my deal here.
I'll be corrected if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Lumi and Destiny aren't like friendly anymore. And my
Fiddle about.
understanding is that Lumi's association with Vosh is that Lumi has sometimes spoken.
Okay,
to
that
us
was
about
fucking
certain
edgy.
issues.
Chat, what's going on? What's going on? I gotta stop it. I gotta stop it. I gotta stop. I'm getting way too edgy. That wasn't cool. That wasn't cool. Hopefully none of you get that reference, right? Because none of you have seen the rock opera that I'm referring to. Okay, that was fucked up. That was edgy. I disavow myself, chat. Fuck me. Fuck me. Honestly, that was fucked up. I'll take full accountability right there. That's not cool. I was joking about something that's not a fucking joke. Okay, and if you know what it was, you know why I'm bad. Okay, and you have every right to slap me with a wet noodle, like whip me with a wet noodle, okay?
And
I still don't know what you mean, Sandra.
on top of that, there's been a couple of.
Does anybody know what Sandra means?
Lumi was supportive of Vosh's charity stream efforts, right? I'll read them,
So
sorry.
I think that it's about the debate. I think Lumi might have done a debate on Hans of Harkir, with Vosh and also, you know, maybe might have been on the Hippy Dippy fairly recently. You uncanceled me. Oh my god, thank you. Yeah, I gotta fucking chat. I don't know what. Oh my god, this is. I don't know what to do here.
How's it going? Hope you're good. Listen, I'll sort that out, okay?
Oh my
None
god.
of you have that fucking radar.
Are you giving us an ARG? Chat, are we getting some ARG here, chat? Some ARG shit here.
I'll remember for next time.
Guilt by association?
Yes.
Get some fucking values.
I'm afraid to say what you're typing because I'm afraid that it's gonna end up being a slur that I don't know.
Like, honestly, get some fucking values. If someone were on a stream where they're chit chatting
Oh
with
my
your
God.
rapist, and you're like, "Wow, no, guilt by association."
What? Wait, what? Why are we invoking that word? What is going on? Why are we invoking that? Oh my god. Who's raped 2 now? Who's raped 2 now? Wait, what? When did this happen?
Is this some like guilt by association thing? They're not like a toxic person. I'm sure.
No, you feel like Steven Rogers not getting those references. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. That was a horrible reference. I'm a bad person. I'm a bad person, chat. I'm a bad person, okay?
People can be extremely nice, but like,
And this
Jesus
dude brings it
fucking
out in me.
Christ.
For some reason.
Jesus fucking Christ.
For some reason. I'm not sure why.
I don't know how this started. I mean, it's always, I guess, always kind of been a thing.
All right, chat, are you
But
ready?
I don't know how so many of you.
Are you ready for my sody pop?
In Twitch
okay?
politics,
Because I know you like to
politics is a
hear
garbage
me
dump
open
at
my
this point,
sody
but
pop.
it's because
okay?
of people like you.
Ready?
Oh!
That have just assumed that everything is just a meme. It's just a meme. You just hang out with fascists, and then you just like everything is just a.
Who's hanging out with fascist? Wait, slow down. We're going too fast, okay? There's a rapist fascist out there that people are hanging out with.
I mean, it's not a 1 degree of separation thing, but like on Twitch politics, if you throw a stone, you'll probably hit a fascist, right? Like, do you know what I mean? It's not a 1 degree of separation. I don't think that I don't know of anybody Lumi's hanging out with who themselves is like fascist, but it's just that like they run in circles where you don't need 5 degrees of Kevin Bacon, let's just say, to get to a fascist. From, really anybody in Twitch politics.
I don't know who.
And it's because it's such an incestuous environment. It's such a human centipede, self-sucking kind of environment where there's so many networking connections that are just done for career, and they don't even look into like, wait, who is this Samantha Banana? Who am I friends with here? Like, they're just like, I don't know, it's Samantha. Is she a mod for Lauren Southern? Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, you knew. Fuck you.
They are.
It doesn't take much, chat. It doesn't fucking take much. Just 1 or 2, degrees of separation, and you got a fascist, right? Legit.
Okay, I've never heard of this before. What is going on?
Unless you'd like to defend Lauren Southern, Chud, would you like to do that? Maybe no comment chick's full of shit. Maybe Lauren Southern did nothing wrong. You want to defend that one? That could be a big boost to you, and you're leaving the left arc, right?
I'm so confused.
Fun meme, and now you're the weirdo if you're upset about it.
Oh, I love that chat is following each other. That's beautiful.
Why the fuck are you not upset? You should be fucking upset. And you know what? You should respect me. It doesn't seem like you are, because my title is my title. It's very, very obviously my title. To engage, to make demands that I like support any of the thing that my title is demonizing very, very like starkly. It just,
God.
I just don't think you respect me, which is
I think the title is.
Oh, nice. Thank you, TNT.
It's something like what is it? I think the title is something along the lines.
Yeah, and just so everybody knows, for now, like YouTube is my main streaming platform, okay? For right now, and there's a lot of reasons for that. I'll get into them eventually, okay? But yeah, it makes more sense to be on YouTube right now.
Of like DebateBros.
I'll still be doing gaming, and you know, we did a, you know, React stream last night on Twitch, but the streams on Twitch are going to be like, you know, more informal. The streams on YouTube are going to be more, you know, serious and to the point, and you know, about one
like
thing.
That, you know. And listen. This is
Come
the thing,
together.
right?
Wait, can I sing that, or will I get in trouble? Chat, can I sing a little bit of Beatles? Or oh no, I probably shouldn't.
People like Bad Bunny that have got the history, that have got the 14 pages of logs of the N-word or whatever it is, right? I don't know exactly.
Bitch, I got 50 pages. What are you talking about?
It is, but there's a lot of bad stuff, right?
I got 50 pages of bad stuff on me.
People that are the most obnoxious about like people associating with other people.
Oh my god, Umar. Okay, so what happened to my Twitter is I changed my @ okay? So my @ is, can somebody type it? Oh shit, you're right. I haven't updated that, have I? Yeah, so that thing's lying to you. The thing that says my my Twitter, it's lying to you. My actual @ is @Irene Geller. So I still have nocommentchick, but that's basically to keep somebody else from impersonating me. That's basically to keep Constance at bay. Yeah? No, I don't think I'm big enough for Constance to impersonate, but you know, to keep anybody from impersonating me, right?
It's crazy. You know? And I'm not one for like...
Don't sing a single popular song. Well, did I do okay? Like, did I do too much of the Come Together?
Cancel culture or looking at someone's past. I think if someone's changed, and that's good.
Do you not think that Bad Bunny's changed?
But if someone is going to be obnoxious today and be so harsh...
Then we'll fucking we'll mobilize the cancel culture against her and be complete hypocrites. While we bitch and bemoan cancel culture, anyone who says anything bad about us, those debate bros who have our wagon circle, those of us who have formed up into a megazorg, then we will absolutely and shamelessly exploit the same cancel culture that we day by day bemoan.
To others.
I should just stop with the English accent, shouldn't I?
Listen,
it's cringe. Is it cringe?
Somebody like hates Vosh or Destiny or whatever, I get that. That's up to her. Like whatever, you know. But it's the fact that she's being so harsh about someone just somewhat associating with at this point Vosh.
Oh shit. Irene Geller. IRENE. No space. GELLAR. It's AR. You know how most Gellers are ER? I'm AR. I'm one of the weird Gellers. Okay.
Which is crazy to me.
I'm a weird champ. Just like you, chat. Just like you.
You know, the clip of her.
I'm about as cringe as regular bro. Yeah, I don't really sound like Chud Logic, do I?
When she's talking about...
I feel like I have Chud Logic's voice in my head, though. Like, it tricks me into thinking that I can do the voice. Like, right? You know, if you have somebody's voice in your head, you think you could do... Like, whenever I try to do Donald Trump, oh my god, it's like the biggest... Like, I don't think I've ever come anywhere close... Like, very few people can do a Trump. Very few people can actually do a Trump. Trump's hard to impersonate.
You know how she finds the idea of dating a black bisexual man disgusting. Like,
you're using the present tense, Chud. That was 5 years ago. I mean, like, I don't know. Hopefully she's not. Yeah, it doesn't have to hold that opinion anymore.
That wasn't that long ago. That was a couple of years ago.
No, that was 5 years ago. I'm pretty sure. Am I wrong, Chad? I think we determined that was like 5 years ago.
And.
Or wait, more than 5 years. What? 6 years ago, right?
And I would never like. You know,
Yuri Geller's the spoon bending guy.
Changed. I would see that as you.
New Moon Lady. Yeah, that's me. That's me.
You messed up, made a big mistake, whatever, right? But you know, when someone is going to come.
Yes.
and be like this about it. I just think that's outrageous. That's
Almost 7 years.
outrageous to me. Oh God, it's crazy. Have some humility. Have some humility.
Oh, good. I did change my Twitter. Yeah.
Like you were saying some of the most egregious shit imaginable, and now you want to be like,
okay, like, I feel like, okay, if this was a Lumiru drama stream, you might have a point. What this is chat asking her to raid somebody, and her explaining why she won't. From what I understand, they're friends. From what I understand, there's a difference of opinion. There's mutual respect. It's not what you're representing it to be. It's not what you want it to be, Chud. What you want is a fracture in the intersectional left that you can exploit. And this ain't it, bud. This ain't it. Sorry. Move on.
Super harshly, not judging people just for their actions, but who they associate.
Like, I know you have trouble finding content these days, Chud, but like, seriously, this ain't it.
In some sort of way, it's crazy.
Yeah, so there's a no comment chick out there. That's me too. If I ever decide to like just make a spicy tweet account, I guess I'll do it on the no comment chick account. But yeah, the reason that I have that is to before anybody gets the wrong idea, the reason I have that account is to keep anybody else from grabbing the at. Because if somebody else grabbed the at, then they could be like, oh, I'm no comment chick, inward, right? And that'd be a lot of fun for me to deal with.
For the course,
a lot of fun.
People that engage in that debate bro scene. It's this, everything is fine, no one should ever care about anything. South Park.
There are 2 Irene Gellers? What? Oh, that's the wrong one then. I have like over 1,000.
Feel.
You followed there's a fake Irene Geller. Great. What is she saying? Is she saying the N-word? I bet she's saying the N-word.
Where?
Fake Irene Geller says the N-word a lot.
Everything's just an issue to talk about, and
I need to have a talk with her.
People are concerned with, like we just watched. I love this uncompromising view. Unironically, people still fuck with Dylan despite his unconditional support for Destiny and cardboard cutouts. Zero tolerance. I have zero tolerance.
Tell me what the name of the fake one is. I need to know about the name of the fake one. I should probably get that shit taken down.
Tolerance for it, yeah.
That sounds like an attempt to impersonate me.
And I've given people so many chances.
Oh my God.
So many chances.
How narcissistic? I've given you chances. What levels of narcissism are we on right now?
Wait, is that... What about that implies levels of narcissism?
I've given you
That's
chances.
me. Yeah.
Christ.
Wait, somebody find the fake somebody find the fake Irene and let me know what her ad is, because I need to have a talk with fake Irene. Make sure she's not using the N-word. Can we go? No, we can't go, apparently. Apparently we cannot go. Apparently my technology is against me.
I don't know. I just think this is like the height of obnoxious narcissism.
Yeah, that's okay. So wait. Okay, so I see what you're saying. I got it. Okay, so at no comment chick has the name Irene Geller. Okay, and then at Irene Geller has the name New Moon Chick, and then at Oracle of Maya has the name Maya Maiden. I think that's how it works. And those are all seeing another one that's like Irene Geller. Then if it's like Irene, like something like that, that might be a fake, right? That might be Constance.
Yeah, like who are you?
I'd like to think that someday, Constance, someday you'll impersonate me. I know it, Constance.
Like, who are you to determine what people do with
There are 4 of me? How are there 4 of me?
Oh God, this is like shocking to me.
Chat, you're gonna feed into the memes that I have like 16 personalities or whatever.
Like shocking. Oh my good God.
Oh yeah, Geller with an E. That's true. Well, it's Geller's a common name. Luckily for me, mine's spelled different. So
at a certain point, there's no more chances that I can give.
Chances.
Am I related to Sarah Michelle?
Sorry, when I think of debate bro, Lumi is hardly a person comes to mind.
Not that I know of, but I should check on that. I should see if I got some clout there.
Fine. Okay.
Some
Jenny,
family clout.
people that engage in internet debates are doing the debate thing.
Right. Wait, what?
So that's what she's saying, is she's literally talking about debate culture. She's literally talking about debates, right? She's talking about that format as opposed to like a panel format, which can allow for some debate within it in the context of a discussion, but does not frame the discussion as something that has to be oppositional, that has to be debating, does not require that you bring on right-wingers. Chud, that's the difference between what you did with Chud Night and what she's doing with her new panel show. Do you get it? I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just, do you get it? Like, right? There's a difference.
People supporting shitty
And I would say it's a substantive difference. Yeah.
debate bros that's part of the thing. What you're doing right now, like I said, you're trying to do a lib thing where you're focusing on just one little issue. You're finding one little technically technically they're not a bro. Technically, but you're holding on.
They love this shit. If an intersectional leftist ever gets a pronoun wrong, they'll project that that somehow Bad Bunny has raked somebody over the coals for getting a pronoun wrong. As a trans person, I would like to remind cis people that we're asking you to move from unconsciously gendering to consciously gendering. And that doesn't happen overnight. And there's going to be some mistakes along the way. We understand that. What is important to us is that when you get it wrong, you correct yourself so that nobody gets the wrong, pronoun in their head. That's really important. And move on. Because we really do want you to move on. Absolutely. Like, when I get misgendered, it's really fucking embarrassing. All right, the last thing I want is for somebody to hang out and talk about it. So you don't have to sit there excusing yourself and be like, I'm so sorry, I support trans people and blah, blah, blah. No, just get the pronouns right and move on. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. It's no big deal if Bad Buddy does it. Chud, it'd be no big deal if you did it. What would be a big deal is if you got them wrong and then somebody corrected you and you're like, oh, but isn't that, isn't they them okay? Isn't that pretty much okay? It's like, no, my pronouns are she, her. You're introducing me to a big audience. Please, give the audience the right pronouns so I don't have to go around to every single one of the audience, which I can't physically do, and correct them. That's all we're asking. It's really fucking simple. You got trans people in your community. You could talk to them about this, Chud. I'm pretty sure they'd tell you the same thing.
On these details because you're...
Oh, no! Oof!
Soy Jack.
Ooh.
Big Soy Jack energy right here. Chud is pointing to, wait, chat, which side is it? It's like this, right? Is it like this? And then have I got the soy jacks right? Is it this side? And then is that right? Am I doing the soy jack right?
So angry. Someone's gender identity becomes irrelevant. No, I'm just kidding again.
Okay, you got me, Chud. You got me. I thought you were gonna go hard on that. I've seen people do that shit before, though. I've seen, especially self-hating leftists such as yourself, right?
What? How? Okay. What does she mean? The lib thing of focus. What does that even mean? I don't understand what she means by focusing on what. And I don't understand what she's talking about.
Trying to obscure the bigger picture. Unless you think there's a way that you can just... I'm not going to talk about that anymore. It's so fucking gross. I'm so fucking disgusted and embarrassed.
I'm so disgusted. Ugh.
Oh, yeah. Well, for me?
This fucking vibe even has to be in front of me or in front of any of you. This vibe is so fucking atrocious to me.
What vibe?
And it's hurtful. When these people are engaged...
Is there
there's a Chungus? You're the one that's talking about this for 8 minutes.
Chungus among us?
If someone said, oh, can you raid Lumi? You could just ignore them. You're the one that's brought this vibe. What do you mean? I
don't know. You could ignore them, but then you guys would probably talk about it anyway. You debate lords, you'd probably talk about it anyway. You'll get anything you can on Bad Bunny, and you'll try to blow it up into a thing, even when it's not a thing.
No, one person in chat presumably said, oh, could you raid Lumi or something? Jesus Christ.
Are abusing me. They're abusive people.
Oh no, I'm getting name checked in chat. I'm getting name checked in chat.
They're. Oh wait, I hate Chud Logic went down the debate bro route. The idea of making. Wait, what? Wait, I thought Chud always was a debate bro. Okay, maybe Chud was different when the stream started out. I don't know.
Chat. Oh no.
I wasn't there for the really old memes, chat. I don't know about
name
those.
Name checked. This is someone that used to watch my stream. Look, Cybersin Enzo. I hate that Chud Logic went down the debate bro route. The idea of a show making fun of Chudge was so fun. Such a waste. Wait, what do you mean? I still make fun of rightoids.
I'll just make fun of leftoids half the time too, because I'm a centroid.
You can't dedicate an entire show to it though. Jesus Christ! It gets
you gotta hit the leftoids too. You know they're pretty cringe. Did you know about the online left? Here, let me have a seat on my lap and let me explain to you about the.
Boring. Do you know how boring it is to watch a Ben Shapiro video for the 20th time and he's saying the same shit he said the last 19 times? And you're like, oh yeah, Ben Shapiro's stupid, isn't he? Oh, Steve.
So we gotta have some drama. We gotta have some drama. Listen. Here's what you don't understand, Bad Bunny. I'm a politics streamer, but politics is really boring. It's really, really boring, and I'd rather talk about some drama. Have we got some drama? Can we get some drama? Who's got drama? Has anyone got drama for me? I completely subsist off of drama. Without drama, I'm a 65 Andy. With drama, I'm a 200 Andy. Please get me some drama.
Me too. Like, it gets boring. You gotta, and also people get bored of that content too. They just want to sit there.
They want to see some leftoids go and tear each other's fucking eyeballs out. Yeah, let's get that. Let's get that. Let's tear up the left some more.
I make fun of everyone.
Especially the online left.
Did you see that Jack Saint said on Twitter, you were like the only panel he's on where he had a good time on? Oh really? That's nice to hear. Am I a debate bro? I don't really...
Actually, unironically though, Chud's panel was probably better than a lot of the panels that are going now. So now the meta for panels, you gotta have right wingers and you gotta have left wingers. You gotta have that Chud versus like right. And the thing is, for a lot of the actual left audience, we're not on the fence as far as, does CTV have some good points? We know that CTV does not have some good points. Does Rob Noor have some good points? We know that Rob Noor does not have some good points. So I'd rather see Chud Logic debate, I don't know, like, Lady Raincloud or something like that, like, which is what you'd get on Chud Night, right? Chud did some good work, as far as debate panels go, but like he would probably tell you that it's boring because you gotta incorporate the rightoids. And the problem is, Chud, and this is where I think you've fallen off, this is why I don't like you anymore, okay? That's why I don't support what you do, is that in that kind of what is the word when two animals like live together, like the bird lives in the alligator's mouth? What is this called, chat? The bird lives in the alligator's mouth and eats the little things out from between the alligator's teeth, right? But the alligator doesn't eat the bird. What is that called? There's a name for this in biology. Symbiosis. Thank you, Impact Suspect. Thank you. You knew what I was talking about. Yeah. It's the weird symbiotic relationship that you all have with the right now has caused your networks to get shutted up, unironically. And that's why it's really hard to trust you. It's because you got legitimately like right-wing friends now, and when you say something, we don't know whether it's coming from a friendship with a right-winger or whether it's coming from like, this is your real take here, right? This is your it's fucked up. That's why I don't fuck with you anymore. That's why I don't fuck with the debate bros anymore, right? You're by your very nature, you're networking with right-wingers, and that's got you compromised, and you don't realize it. You don't see how they pull the marionette strings and get y'all to just like kind of move around and do what they want, right? Because y'all are career minded. Y'all are thinking about your career, and you should be thinking about ideology.
I see myself as like a debate bro. I do a few debates, and sometimes, like more recently, I've been a bit...
I mean, if that's the kind of thing you care about, yeah. Old enough to remember Biden's campaign putting out the word social crossed out on official AOC. Socialist was crossed out on the...
Or like get in Discord and we'll have a chat. But I don't see myself as like a debate bro, really. Oh dear. Such a waste. Make your own
Listen, then you got no excuse for being so connected to right-wingers. You got no excuse for that then, right? You got no excuse for being in their discords, yeah? Like, I was gonna cut you some slack there and say it's all about career. You know, that's at least something.
show then. Why is it people are so obnoxious? Oh, Chud needs to do it how I think it should be done. Like, oh my god, fuck off and make your own show then. Do you know
Your Google account got signed out? I'm sorry.
how hard this is?
Meow.
Do you know how hard it is to build and sustain an audience? Jesus Christ.
To black people, a lot of these so-called leftists sound exactly like the right. Yeah, no, I believe you. Debate bros are like a pilot fish in the alt-right shark's mouth. Yeah.
I don't think I'm a debate bro. I'm certainly not on Twitter. I just meme and cream. Anyway, there we go. Just I didn't expect to see my name, but there we go.
So many people in my community have been directly hurt by these assholes. Imagine
Maybe a
someone
bit,
just
yeah.
hangs out with them anyways. But it's okay.
Oh, you're trying to write symbiosis. Oh my god, that's so annoying.
Because they're
yeah,
nice
like
about
signed
it.
you out. That's annoying.
Like, it's not okay. It's really not okay. And doxing our community members.
Oh, here we go. Oh, look! This little rat, Frazo. I know Frazo too, the little rat.
Jesus Christ, Demon Mama, hello. Hey, Demon Mama, I thought we weren't supposed to call out people in other people's chat. Isn't that supposed to be stalkerish, Demon Mama? Is that what you said about me? Hey, Demon Mama, come get your chud. Come get your chud. I don't actually know if Demon Mama really fucks with this guy anymore. I shouldn't say that. Demon Mama has been fucked over by a large subset of these debate bros, so I don't even know what the relationship between Demon Mama and Chud even is at this point. Yeah, he said meme and cream. That's a Demon Mama reference.
They made fun of comrades too, though, exposing chuds. If those chuds happen to be on good terms with CL. Oh! Oh, your boy Chud, look, my ears are burning. My ears are burning, folks. They're burning up. They're burning.
I remember you being more entertaining than this, Chud.
CL. Ugly Pie. Yes. It's always the same people, yeah. I've got something to admit.
Is bad wrong? Bad empanada? Wait, what? Sorry, I'm not following.
To you, okay? I have made fun of
They have the same visceral reaction to self-determination that white nationalists do.
raids. That's I listen. That word is cringe. Okay?
TNT.
That word is super cringe.
They're still riddled with colonial thought, so center-western perspectives, which alienates people marginalized domestically and colonized abroad. Yeah. They're not doing it for us. And that's why they're failing, and that's why their numbers are dropping, and that's why people's stomachs are getting turned daily, right? You see how Chud noticed a person that used to be one of his community members now in Bad Bunny's chat? Chud, that's not an anomaly. That's a trend, okay?
Bad Bunny is beef with Lumi. Is this jealousy?
Wait. Does Lumi have like a lot? Is Lumi doing a lot more numbers than Bad Bunny? What's the jealousy? Does anybody know what Chud's talking about here? What's the jealousy? Why would Bad Bunny be jealous of Lumi? Do you think that Bad Bunny wants to hang out with Vosh? Do you think that Bad Bunny wants to go on Hippy Dippy and that, she's just not a good enough debater to get, Danabo's attention? What are you thinking? Oh, Bad Bunny, yeah. Is she wrong? Oh, no. She, I don't know what she was saying there, but probably not. I'm sorry, I'm, out of it.
I hate the comrade stuff.
Are we still reading Friezo's, Are we still? Yeah, we're still on Friezo's chat. Yeah, I guess so.
Put me a file letter TOS. That is a funny comment, but I don't want to read it out because I cannot verify that. Okay, that's the only reason. Yeah, I made fun of Comrade Jason Unruhe yesterday. Oh, Bad Bunny's not said anything. There's just some people in chat talking about me.
I'm sorry, but I give fucks. The logic they use to justify the debate is we are turning people from the other side. Yeah, okay, that reverse is applied too. Not only, but that's not even true. It doesn't even work that way. That's not actually what happens. If that were the case, there would be a whole bunch of people that aren't actually bigots. Do you see that happening here? Again, approaching the shit like little issues. Like these are issues to debate away. We have to cite a study and then we have to just like humiliate someone and make them look silly goosey. That's lib shit. That's single issue shit. That's worthless.
Wait,
it's
what does that mean? Like lib shit, single issue shit? I don't understand. What does that mean? It's lib shit. Does anyone know?
Bad Bunny believes in giving people a chance. She's 100%. She's not 100% right about that, but she is the person giving a. She is the person you give a chance to change.
It's worthless because it gives you the illusion that things are happening and that there's something valuable there. When the only thing that happens is you provide.
I mean, look, I'm not sure what Bad Bunny's saying here either, but what I would say to that is that as a marginalized person, Chud, as a trans person, okay, I don't appreciate it when my existence is taken and turned into a fucking topic for some dipshit's game show. And the opposition that you bring on is some fucking transphobe, and you let the dude fucking gish gallop, okay? I think that's the kind of thing that Bad Bunny's talking about, right? The atomization of the issues, right? Into, oh, you know, we're just talking about the issue, right? And you lose the fact that that's my fucking life you're talking about. And that the way you talk about this issue affects my life. Because, Chud, on trans rights, correct me if I'm wrong, but you don't have skin in the game. I think that's what Bad Bunny's saying, if I was to guess, right?
Correct.
And again, it's the end of her stream, too. Like, you know, cut her some slack.
For fascists.
Wait!
If no one...
Who are these fascists? Who is she talking about as a fascist?
Lauren Southern? Who I could probably connect you to in like two or three degrees of Kevin Bacon.
I don't are we talking about like Lauren Southern? Is that what we mean? Is that what
Do you not think so?
talking about?
What do you think Lauren Southern is, Chud?
Who's the fascist? I don't know.
Is Lauren Southern not? Okay, I'm sorry, I missed that. I guess the Great Replacement is not a fascist talking point. I don't know.
You just learned the term fascist last month and won't stop using it.
Dylan did a CRT panel with no black people in the panel? Oh my god. Wait, and also to call it a CRT panel, that's fucked up too, right? Because you know what CRT is about. Like, when they talk about CRT, they are never talking about CRT. They are talking about any sort of, like, consciousness of racism whatsoever that is, you know, that anybody tries to imbue in education, right?
It sounds like she just got done watching a video where they say libs focus on policy but lefty focus on systems. Maybe. This is the tweet that provoked this rant. Well, no, apparently someone out in chat asked to raid Lumi Roo. Oh, oh my god! That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Look at this. Oh my... I don't think I've ever seen a femme BIPOC political streamer's name trending, whereas I've seen Vosh and Destiny trending more times than I can count. I'm sure they're both very concerned. You... Oh no! Owned with facts and logic. It's true. Vosh is right. If you tweet out the word Vosh, you are contributing to it because it captures the amount of tweets with that word in it.
That's why you tweet out Irish Daddy instead. chat. Just tweet out Irish Daddy.
And yeah, wasn't it? I don't think Destiny the streamer was trending. Wasn't it Destiny the game? I'm pretty sure it was Destiny the video game that was streamed.
Well, that's the fucked up thing about trending. So if you see something trending and it's like the name of a band and a name of something else, it's like Foo Fighters. Well, no, actually, that one was probably JoJo. That one was probably because of JoJo that Foo Fighters was trending. But in general, like you can make something trend if there's two different things called that and they both like have a lot of like name checks. Then yeah, that's a trend too, right? Am I wrong, chat? I don't think that Twitter knows the difference, right? Because I've seen Twitter, yeah, when Foo Fighters was trending, it said, like, you know how they show what's trending? Oh my god, thank you! Oh, thank you for re-upping your membership, Joni. Thank you so much. But yeah, like so like when Foo Fighters was trending, for instance, like obviously like the Foo Fighters is a band from the 90s, right? But it's also a JoJo stand. It's also not just a stand, a JoJo character. It's a JoJo character. Foo Fighters is a JoJo character. So because the JoJo character was trending, what happened is Foo Fighters, the name Foo Fighters trended, and Twitter knows that name as a band name. So it said Foo Fighters music, right? It classified it as music, even though what was really being talked about was anime. So yeah, it's that kind of thing. I don't think that the trending really knows the difference, right?
That was the trending, wasn't it? Maybe they've released some new content for it or something like that. I don't know. literally furious on Twitter because you don't know that there's a video game called Destiny that happens to share the same name as a popular Twitch streamer. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I thought that normally a game will trend if there's new content coming out. Yeah, I've criticised Bad Bunny before. Yeah, I on the panel I talked about how Bad Bunny is, you know,
Bad.
In my opinion, trying to ingratiate herself into certain communities, so that's why she takes such hard stances on stuff.
Wait a minute, that's like a debate bro staple. What are you talking about? You're acting like this doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Like this is something unique to. Anyway, I don't necessarily buy your characterization either. Like you're acting like you're somehow have some sort of prescience of Bad Bunny's motive there, right?
And she uncritically retweeted claims that I'm a G word. So the gloves were off after that. That's the point on which I'm like, yeah, fuck you.
So your analysis changes. Okay, cool.
You.
When went on debate streams, there would be no debate streams. Being part of those means they happen. It legitimizes them.
Okay.
That's the rule here.
Okay, I really think that we're gonna get some I feel like we're gonna get a little bit of a talking to about the attention economy and the algorithm. Am I right, Chud? Is that what you're gonna give us? Are we gonna hear about the attention economy now?
Yeah, what did Kwame say? We don't care about issues. We care about
Look, Bad Bunny, it's just the attention economy. I mean,
systems, right? We care about systems. I'm sorry, but I think that
you want to come back as an orange cat. Wow.
You're kind of worthless to the left if you can't even engage in the most.
What's this? I hear you're single. Follow me back so I can DM you. By the way, my viewers are calling me thirsty and I say I have no game, but that I'm embarrassing myself doing this, but I disagree.
Wait, so what's the... It sounds like Bad Bunny made a joke and Sam Cedar thought it was funny and followed? What's...
Okay, I'll tell you the story for those of you that don't know.
I don't know.
I'll tell you the story for those of you that
Oh,
don't
no.
know, right?
Oh no.
So, Bad Bunny was doing a charity fundraising stream, okay? Someone that was on the stream asked me to raid the charity stream, right? Now, I knew that there were people on the stream that hated me and perpetuated rumours about me and misinformation about me being like a groomer or whatever, right? But I thought, do you know what? It doesn't matter. I'll put that to one side. I'm not going to make a personal thing about it. I'll just raid the stream. I won't go on there, obviously. I'm not looking to do that. But I'll
raid the stream. Raid the stream. I get it. Okay.
just raid the stream and be on my way.
Raid the stream.
Then, they've got...
I thought he was saying rate.
100 viewers. Well, I think it was like, I don't know, 150, 200 viewers, something like that. But, there we go. Have the viewers. Hopefully his charity stream goes well. Off I go, right? Didn't even say anything in chat, right? Now, one of the people that was on the stream, yeah... Hey,
he
Heem.
said some bad words. He said the N-word.
Thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. Welcome. So anyway, I raid the charity stream at the request of someone on the show, right? Now, one of the people that was there, I didn't notice this at the time, but they were like clearly like uncomfortable or something with the very fact that I'd raided, right? So a few days go by, right? And then this fella, DJ something or other, I can't remember what their name is, some 30 viewer Andy, they went on Twitter and they did a call out post on me and were like, oh, just to remind everyone, Chud Logic is the groomer, here's what happened, and like just reinvigorated all this old drama which has been long dealt with and long solved, And it was like, it just reignited this drama, and there's like some discourse about it, and I responded to it on stream. But I'm going to be honest with you, right? It's a bit annoying. It's a bit annoying to me that like my crime in this instance, bearing in mind the drama's already been hashed out and dealt with, months ago. My crime was like I raided someone's charity stream. And because I did that and not everyone was going, oh, Chud Logic is evil, someone felt it necessary to go out there and go, oh yeah, don't forget everyone, Chud Logic's evil, And I was just like, why? Like, come on. Like, I didn't really care. Like, if anything, it helped me because obviously when you're spoken about in public, it's kind of boosts your channel and helps you out. But it's not about that. It's about the fact that there's a maliciousness there from that person. They want to harm me in some way, right? They want my channel to get fucked with. They don't want they want people to know so less people watch me and True, CT.
Dude's about to have a Joker moment.
So yeah.
Irene canceled for refusing to raid Xander Hall. How dare her? Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, this is like, well, here's the deal. So just so you know, so Twitch politics stopped doing politics a long time ago. And you know how all those people accused me of being a big bad drama streamer and I was just looking for the drama, I was trying to cause conflict, I was doing all this bad stuff? That's what they're doing. Unironically, with no sense of shame. Okay? I stood up for trans people. I got in a conflict with a bigger streamer, and I suffered greatly. I didn't make money from that drama. Because there's not a lot of money in having people slander you all over the fucking internet. But these people, it's their mainstay. That's all they do. That's all they fucking care about is drama, right? That's the only thing that gets views. And guess what? It's diminishing returns. It's almost like an addiction to hard drugs or something. Oh god, I shouldn't. Nope. I'm not gonna make that comparison. Let's not compare it to addiction. Addiction's serious. Addiction's real. Let's not use addiction as our metaphor. But what I'm saying, chat, is that they get their viewers used to that drama, and they can't follow it up with something bigger, and as a result, their numbers start to go down, and so they just gotta keep upping the ante, right? It just keeps on getting worse. It keeps on getting more useless, and it keeps on turning more people's stomach because it's fucking mean. It's awful. It's a hell world. Twitch politics is absolute fucking hell.
Bad Bunny said she's starting her own panel show in January. Really? So yeah,
hell hath no fury like a DebateBros scorned.
And basically, as part of that, Bad Bunny retweeted this DJ person, whatever they are. They retweeted their tweet of me, right, without even looking into it, presumably, because in the replies to the original
Wait a minute.
you know, Vivian Wolf and Demon Mama were there.
No, dude, you've retweeted. You do this all the time. You don't ever check. You just say, "Oh, we got drama. Let's do the drama." You don't ever fucking check on that, Chad. You don't give a fuck. You'll let Dylan Burns come on your stream and call me the biggest scumbag on Twitch. You'll allow targeted harassment of me on your fucking stream, Chad. What the fuck? No, I'm not listening to this garbage.
You know, defending me, backing me up, saying, "Oh, you got this wrong." Vivian made some comments about it, and Demon Mama replied and said, "Yeah, I second this." You know, in response to Bad Bunny. So,
I'll be careful what you wish for, DCC.
There were people there that were trying to point out, no, this isn't exact. You know, you need to look into this more. But obviously, Bad Bunny didn't. Just retweeted it and replied to it and went, "Ew, Chad Logic's blah 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 blah," and then referenced it on stream the next day about the raid. And there was people in chat that were like, I can't remember if it was in chat on Twitter, but someone was like acting like my raid, like I'd gone in there, right? And I'd like somehow physically assaulted everyone. And it was like, "Oh God, yeah, Chud raided yesterday, and oh my God, I didn't realise, blah, blah, blah." It's like, get over yourself, okay? Get over yourself. It's a raid. You could have literally just never talked about it, ignored it. You could have, it doesn't matter. All I literally did was send some viewers to you to help out with your bloody...
Yeah, but you didn't just send viewers, Chud. What you don't get is that your viewers aren't really... I hate to say it, they're not appreciated in a trans charity, okay? We don't need debate bro viewers we don't need your toxic fucking community and in a charity event, right?
Charity stream. Like, come on, get a grip.
I don't know. I don't think that Chud was doing this maliciously. Like, I don't have any I don't have anything to say that. Like, I don't have any reason to believe that, But like, you gotta realize that like, some people are uncomfortable with, so there's text and subtext, okay? And if we want to, we can pretend that subtext doesn't exist. We can ignore subtext, right? If we really want to, if we're motivated, right? So when you ask somebody if they're of age and they don't give you a straightforward answer, the subtext of that is maybe they're not. Okay, so yeah, you're right. The person didn't answer no. So if you want to be super literal minded about it, you could be like, "Okay, see, they didn't tell. How was Chud to know?" But any of you looking at that fucking chat log are going to see that this is a relationship that should not be pursued. This is a relationship with your own fucking community, with somebody in your own community, which, there's questions already there, right? And then on top of that, it's somebody that when you ask them if they were of age, they give you a very non-committal answer. Most people would have realized that that's a danger zone, that's, that there's a good chance that you're dealing with somebody who's not, right? And it felt like, there was just no fucks given. So if somebody wants to, that's a little bit more complicated than just do your own research, look at the receipts, and you'll see that it's quite clear that I did nothing wrong. No, it's not quite clear, Chud. It's not clear at all. And the only reason that you got away with that is because there's a lot of dudes in Twitch politics who are worried about the same kind of shit being exposed for them. People empathize with you, Chud, and that's what saved you. I don't think you're the cringiest person out there when it comes to that, but it's not as clear cut as you're making it out to be.
So yeah, it's crazy, And I don't think I did some amazing thing. I didn't even want to talk about it.
Honestly, I don't even care about you enough to analyze, what went on there, right? But I will say that, somebody having some questions about what went about that incident is not bad faith, okay?
I just did the raid and thought that was it. I literally forgot about it because who cares? It's just a raid. It doesn't mean it's not that big a deal, right? But yeah, then they made this massive deal out of it, and I was just thinking, like, well, fuck you. And when Bad Bunny retweeted that, that's when I was like, yeah, fuck this bitch. Fuck this bitch.
I mean, can you understand like communities like this being uncomfortable with being raided by debate bros? Can you understand that? Can you understand how that might look like? That might look hostile. That might look, you know. Do you understand like why this distrust exists? Because it seems like you got to try pretty hard to ignore that and to act like, oh no, you know, Bad Bunny and, you know, like, why? You know, you're doing a charity event? Let me just raid it right in. Like, I don't know.
All the way to the fucking moon. Like, if you're going to retweet shit about me without even looking into it, just fuck you. So, yeah.
I don't think you want us to look into it, Chud. I think the more we look into it, like, the more we're staring into the void.
Ridiculous.
In just not showing up to a Dylan Burns stream. Like, we're talking, the left, with the way that we need to fight oppression is we need to collect, we need to organize. We need to, do you know what a strike is? A general strike? You have to put your life on the line. For a lot of you, it's extremely, very much your life. Like, you can't, if you get fired from your job for striking, you can't have your medication and you will die because of that.
Okay, this is funny, right? Because I guarantee, go and ask Bad Bunny what a perspective.
What you drinking? Oh, I'm drinking seltzer water with caffeine. Because that's what my life has come to at this point. Seltzer water with caffeine. Yeah.
Is about organising along with people who would do a general strike, but maybe don't have quite the right social views. That would be an interesting question to see how Bad Bunny responds to that.
These are the stakes we're talking about, and that's why we need people to, like, together fight together, even if it means that
Big Seltzer's got Irene. I know,
because that's.
Hey, Highball, want to sponsor me?
That's what it's going to take. When I see people that are supposed to be representing this not even willing to not go in a Dylan Burns stream, I don't really know what the fuck that is. What the fuck is that?
What has a general strike got to do with a Dylan Burns stream? Are you kidding me? What on earth? What is this? What is this? What is she even talking about? What's a general strike got to do? Oh, if you can't even not watch a Dylan Burns stream, how do you expect to do a general strike? Totally different things.
Wait, it's not watching, isn't it? Isn't Bad Bunny's complaining about like somebody being on a hippie dippy panel, right? That's what. And again, like, this is the end of the stream for Bad Bunny, right? She's you know, it's a little bit hard to understand her, but that's, you know, given how long she streams in a day, that's you know, you can kind of imagine why, right? It's. But I'm pretty sure what she was saying basically was that, like, you know, she's not trying to support streamers that are supporting Dylan Burns. She's not trying to support, and the problem with that is, like I said, that, you know, this is like, Dylan's stream is objectively worse than your panel was, Chud, right? The kind of like symbiotic relationship that Dylan had to form with right-wingers in order to do that stream, and the way in which he became beholden to these right-wingers, the way in which he was intellectually captured by the right on Twitch, and the way that his panel became, you know, went from being you know, a platform to work out issues in good faith to being a platform where truth often goes to die, where brainworms about marginalized people, where tropes are spread. It's kind of disgusting, because Dylan didn't come on this platform with that intention. None of us did, right? What we were was an outgrowth of BreadTube into Twitch. And what we've become, or what you have become, what Dylan has become, is something fundamentally different. And it's turning a lot of our stomachs. And like, I don't fault Bad Bunny for having her stomach turned by that.
Oh my good
What is-
god.
I don't damn Lumi either for going on one hippy dippy, right? I don't hate Lumiru. I think that Lumiru does good work, right? But I think it's also up to Bad Bunny as far as who she's going to support with her one raid. You can do one raid per stream, you know, right, per stream that you do. You can raid out into one person, right? And they're saying it's Lumiru, and Bad Bunny's saying, how about like we do somebody that's like supporting what we care about, right? Because Bad Bunny didn't feel supported by the Dylan thing. She's saying people who won't even refuse to go on Dylan Burns because it wouldn't affect them negatively would not really support a general strike because it's too risky to them. Yeah, it is. It's yeah, and there is a perverse incentive to be okay with Dylan's bullshit, right? There is a perverse incentive to be okay with the bullshit of any panel host, right? Because you want to get brought on, you want that clout. And that's what Bad Bunny means by the thing that she's saying, the strike thing, right? That's where that's coming from. If you ever get popular on Twitch, my rule for raids is only cozy Minecraft streams. Oh hell yeah, hell yeah. That's almost what it's come to now. Like Twitch politics is so toxic. I don't even want to touch. I actually feel that, Andrew. When I raid out, like I'm looking around and I'm not seeing a lot of good options. Yeah, cozy Minecraft streamer sounds great.
that? Host Lumi?
There we go. It's looping. It's looping.
Oh wait, what about denims?
Yeah, him. Bad Bunny's cut off Lumi. That's
Not true. Not true.
I just talked about it. So, but yeah, Bad Bunny.
I mean, you talked about it, but you just bitched about people actually checking into what they're reading about, right? You know, you just bitched that Bad Bunny didn't look into the allegations, right, before she retweeted. What the fuck are you doing here? Bad Bunny didn't cut Lumi off. Bad Bunny raided somebody else. And like we just talked to an integral member of Bad Bunny's community, and they reiterated that fact that there is not a hatred, there is not a, you know, there's not some kind of like, you know, cutting off, there's not a bridge burned with Lumi. What this is Bad Bunny using her one raid to support people who support what she supports. And you gotta say that, you gotta give her that autonomy.
Saying that she wouldn't
She goes on DebateBros streams.
raid Lumi because they associate with people like Vosh and Destiny apparently, but I don't think Destiny and Lumi are on friendly terms anymore.
Yeah.
There we go, folks. There we go.
Yeah, I don't really know much about denims.
Damn.
I think I might have had her on
Vosh
Bird Brains
bit.
a long time ago, but I really don't know much about what denims is up to these days.
I know Vosh spoke. Well, I know Vosh misspoke and said Demon Mama, but he meant to say Bad Bunny.
Oh, Lumi blocked Bad Bunny on Twitter? Okay, I didn't even know that. I did not even know that. Okay. This gets more and more interesting, doesn't it? Chud, you want to look into this before you make that pronouncement on stream? Like, hey, if you want people to really investigate those allegations, you know, and see how sus they are, those allegations of you, you know, that were right, that you maybe do the same thing for others. I don't know, just a common courtesy. Maybe? Think about it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Finally, we've got some unity. We've got some unity. Yeah, this guilt by association stuff. Oh wait, the glove. Oh my god, that is such a good touch. That is an absolutely.
Wait, why does so Vosh has the glove on because he hates Destiny? What?
Impeccable touch. The glove. I didn't notice that. I didn't notice the glove. What touch that?
I don't know what the glove is doing. I don't
Okay,
understand.
What's this? Let's have a look. Is it time stamped?
All right, you can clip this and send this to everyone, okay? There is no reason to have a positive relationship with Demon Mama. Oh God, did I just say? I meant Bad Bunny. Oh God, what an unfortunate sounding slip. I meant Bad Bunny. I was thinking about how Demon Mama and Bad Bunny have a good relationship, and I was thinking I was going to say after that, this is for you, Demon Mama. But
oh
well,
yeah, listen, look. Listen, okay. I'm consistent, right? I don't do guilt by association.
Welcome to Chud Nation.
Captain_O gifted
Hey,
a tier
thanks for the
1
gifted
sub
sub.
to him. They have given 11 gift subs in the channel.
I was telling them to clip it as well. Listen, I don't do guilt by association, right? Lots of people here know that I'm friends with Demon Mama, right? I know that Demon Mama is on friendly terms with Bad Bunny. Do you know how many times I've like talked to Demon Mama about that, or mentioned it to her, or referenced that? Do you know how many times I've done that?
So look at the Vosh subreddit occasionally, and that meme was posted there. Yeah, but what's the joke? What's the deal with the like why are we defending Bad Bunny? Because people are lying about Bad Bunny? Listen, like I said before, okay, I don't know if you just came in, but like, you know, like I'm not connected to Bad Bunny. We're not friends. We're not, you know, associated in any way, you know, like I'm not getting rage from Bad Bunny. I'm not getting anything from Bad Bunny, okay? But like, you know, this allegation was made that Bad Bunny basically canceled Lumiru for associating with Dylan Burns and Vosh. And the fact of the matter is, all that we've got, all that they've shown us is that Bad Bunny raided somebody else. That Lumi was suggested and that Bad Bunny made another choice. And I'm going to say we got to give the streamer some autonomy on who they raid. I don't know. Is that a spicy take, Della?
Zero. Because I don't do guilt by association, okay? All I care about is if there's an individual person...
Well, I mean, guilt by association with when you're like 3 degrees of Kevin Bacon between you and Lauren Southern, yeah, that would be pretty dangerous. I'm glad you don't do guilt by association. And unlike Xander Hall, at least Chud is trying to be consistent, right?
Person that does something to me or says something to me, I'll have a problem with them. Why would I have a problem with the people that associate with them? That's, you know, I don't know. It may be in extreme circumstances. If someone killed my family, like in a malicious kind of incident, like not just like accident, but, you know.
I mean, it's just drama. It's just, but listen, Twitch politics is dying. Okay, it's bleeding viewers. Like people are disgusted. People are done with it, right? And so they're just trying to find any fucking drama that they can farm. That's what's going on, you know, and Chud's, you know, pretty much that's Chud's niche. That's what Chud does. And I'm not trying to judge that. I've covered drama. I'm kind of covering drama right now. I don't have a problem with that. You know, there's some inconsistencies in what Chud is saying. But like I said, I think the inconsistencies with Xander Hall were pretty much, you know, dwarf the inconsistencies with Chud. I'm not a huge fan of what Chud's doing, but, you know, at least he's, you know, consistent. I feel like there are some inconsistencies though. He's big on people checking on like the tweet, that checking before they retweet the allegations against him, but he's not so big about checking the allegations against Bad Bunny, which were trumped up at best, right? They were ship of Theseus into being something that they really weren't. Like the drama between apparently it's not Bad Bunny that burned a bridge with Lumi, it's Lumi that blocked Bad Bunny on Twitter. So, you know, this is a distortion. And Chud doesn't seem to be very interested in ferreting that out. So there is some inconsistency there. But, you know, the Xander Hall stuff was just like amazing how it was like multiple levels of inconsistency just superimposed on each other. We had like some kind of weird dark intersectionality of inconsistency with Xander Hall. And I was afraid that Xander Hall was going to summon some kind of demon from the gates of hell, that all the intersections formed like some kind of a pentagram, and it was going to summon the super meanie butt demon into existence, right?
And people were like, oh yeah, I'm best friends with this, but I'll be like, wait, but they killed my family, what do you mean? That's too far, do you know what I mean? But that's like extreme circumstances, right?
Inconsistent. Yeah, exactly.
But, you know, I think, you know, this is like valid what Vosh is saying. He's not saying you can't, he's saying, I don't think you should. That's up to him, isn't it, you know? So
we're gonna have to cycle that one through. Hold on. All right, give it a sec. No, I'll just continue. Listen, okay, Bad Bunny is an almost holistically reprehensible person. Her only contribution to discourse is woke virtue signaling, where she says she doesn't like white men, okay?
Cool out! Oh my god, this is so spicy. Ooh.
Wait, can I do it again? Chat, did I have this right to begin with? Do you know, do I have the meme? Do I know how to use them? Let's see. Do I have the meme? And do I have the memes and do I know how to use them? Okay, so like, and also, do you get it? Do you see what's going on here? Get it? You got it? Are we good? Are we soy jacked?
Oh, fuck. Oh,
We're soy jacking hard. We're soy jacking hard with Chud. Yes.
Good lord. Good lord.
We're soy
Ooh.
jacking.
Okay, let's keep going.
That's it. You can look at her Twitter. That's it. The only thing she has ever offered to the discourse is pathetic attempts at baiting the affection of people who also don't like white men and like posting.
God, thank you, Vosh, for standing up for white men. You know, like it's just warms my heart that you're there to really, you know, really stand up for the oppressed minorities, right? That's great stuff.
Other people's tweets. Okay, that's it. She doesn't have any real beliefs. She's not particularly bright.
Bad. I saw that TNT. Yeah. So Xander Hall said he's gonna do a deep dive into Israel-Palestine. Bad and Bonata says, "Let's go, let's go." That's what Bad and Bonata. Yeah. I mean, these people hate Bad Bunny. What do you expect? You know, what do you expect at this point, right? They hate Bad Bunny. They love to farm drama. What do you expect?
A remarkably abusive person to her community.
Savage.
There's just nothing valuable there.
True.
Okay?
Agreed. And let me tell you something else as well, right? Let me tell you something else, okay?
I heard that she asked them for $5. That's abusive. That's abuse. That's a human rights violation. God damn it! Yeah, it is. Come on, let's go.
White women will act like this because they want to in some way disassociate with the guilt they feel for what white women have historically done too, okay? Because if you look through history, right, the abject racism that's been perpetuated.
If Xander Hall was alive in the Matrix universe, his brain alone could power the entire machine city. That's true. He's a big brain.
In history,
He's definitely the best and brightest of the debate bros, as I have always maintained. As I have always maintained, chat. Xander Hall is definitely top notch. Yes.
Just been done because of white men, okay? It hasn't just been done because of white men. White women have got involved in that too, okay? White women have got involved in that too.
Okay, so this would be a lot more impressive if you were showing, like, Bad Bunny, like, making a serious claim that, like, you know, white men are bad, are in the essence of white men is bad, and that white women are okay, and I'm not seeing that, right? Because otherwise, I'm going to assume that you're doing what the rest of Twitch politics does when somebody attacks, you know, when somebody attacks a member of their club, and you're just ship of Theseusing this into existence, right? I'm going to assume that's what's going on. In absence of that, you know, well, here's what I'm talking about. Here's where she seriously, credibly said this, and, you know, she's not memeing about it. It's not a shit post, because, like, I think you're okay. Last time I checked, Chud, you're okay with shit posts, right? Right?
And they like to be like, oh, white men suck. Yeah.
This is some fucking grievance mongering here, Chud. Like, yo, when people call you right wing, like, I mean, this is probably what they're talking about. This does sound very fucking right wing, right?
What about white women? What about white women's tears? Remember that? Remember that little meme? White women's tears? That was a thing. That was genuinely a thing. So they try and disassociate. Oh, white men.
I don't know. Did Bad Bunny ever say that white women have not, like, weaponized their, you know, tears, have not weaponized, you know, they're supposed, they have not magnified, you know, fear? Like, I know what you're talking about, Chud, and it's absolutely true. Yeah, like, I don't think that, like, Bad Bunny is arguing that only white men are responsible for racism, right? I think what you're referring to sounds a little bit like a shit post, and it's a shit post that you've made too. I like, everybody makes this shit post, right, where you dunk on, you know, white men, and it's kind of tongue-in-cheek, you know. I mean, there's some, you know, that's the intersection of privilege, so there's some reality there too, but it's not really a call out of all white men as being solely responsible for racism. It's not really what it is, right? Last time I checked, you were okay with a shitpost, so maybe let Bad Bunny shitpost too. I don't know.
And white men. White men. Yeah, what about white?
Trying to get that attention off him and onto Bad Bunny. Well, that's what everybody does in Twitch politics, because it's a fucking witch hunt over there, right? And they want blood. And they don't really, well, they do care whose blood, but, like, you know, right? Yeah, they'll definitely take Bad Bunny over Chud Logic, right?
Women.
They'll definitely take No Comment Chick over almost anyone, right?
Let's talk about some of the historic racist crimes of white women, shall we?
Shine Bright Like a Diamond was literally inspired by inspirational beacon of star power. That is Xanderthal. Oh my god.
Let's bring that into the conversation.
Yes. I am fully on board with that
Exactly.
take, TNT. I am
And if
fully
their
on
husbands
board.
died, who do you think took over the slaves in the estate? Precisely. But this is the
This
thing,
is a
right?
weird
This is the
flex.
thing, yeah?
This is a weird flex.
I just recognise this as something that some like white women engage in. I'm not, you know, I'm not like super down with like, but you know, I don't really. It's like whatever, right? We're in the time we're in.
Okay,
now.
we've only got a few
Be
more
aware
minutes
of
left
our
of this.
past, right, and be aware of the issues and move things.
And Dylan, I'm so sorry. We didn't get to your bullshit today, Dylan. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Please forgive me, but I've had about enough of covering you, honestly. Yeah, any day that I don't have to cover Dylan Burns is a good day, let's just say.
Forward and work together to make things better, right? That's my general perspective, right? But what annoys
Meow.
me
Thank you, JK.
is this kind of like
Meow.
obfuscation or this deflecting that's done. You know, remember the thing with Heemed? I showed you this before, didn't I? Bad Bunny figuring out the correct woke way to shit on a dude. Cis white guy, and then cis guy. So, if someone's got the a certain skin tone. Then all of a sudden the white gets removed.
Wait, what does this remind you of? This is like a cartoon character. Isn't there a cartoon character that laughs like that? Who's the cartoon character, Chad? I feel like there's a classic cartoon character that does that. Who is this, Chad? Who am I thinking of? Did anybody know? Yeah, I am ending the stream after this, DCC. Don't start the revolution without me. Wait, does anybody know that, like, there's some classic cartoon character that laughs like that? Is it Goofy? It's Goofy! Thank you! Oh my god, I couldn't remember. Oh my god, how did I forget? I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan. I shouldn't forget Goofy. Goofy's like, yeah...
Moved. You gotta stay woke. You gotta stay woke even when you're shitting on someone unnecessarily, right?
Guilt by association.
Wait. Oh my god. Okay. Well, Chud, good intro. Okay, that's I'm gonna definitely steal this. You're gonna see this in one of my upcoming videos for sure, 100%. Wow. I don't know what to say, chat. I don't know what to say. I feel like okay, I got through this. I got a little bit Joker-fied in the Xander Hall things, and I said some things that I'm not proud of. Okay. And let me just get ahead of that in apologizing for those. Like, as bad as Xander Hall is, as inconsistent, as hypocritical, and as toxic, I don't need to sink to his level. I don't need to sink to any of these people's level. And I did a little bit. I did. I'll be honest. I said some fucked up shit. Yeah. And I'm sorry for that. I wasn't that fucked. I mean, you'll go back over it and you'll be like, wait, what was the fucked up shit? I mean, I don't know. It's stuff that I don't want to be. It's a way that I don't want to be anymore, right? If that makes sense. He could make a substantive critique, white pop feminism, yeah, and its corrosive effects on the broader movement building. Yeah, absolutely, right?
Yes.
Get some
Okay, wait, no, we're not trying to go back to this, are we? No, we're not. We are not.
fucking value.
Oh my god. Okay, get some fucking values. Yeah, definitely. Let's see. Let's go over to here. And go over to here. And let's end the stream correctly, okay? With a little plastic, a little bust in love. A little plastic makes me feel good, because plastic does make me feel good, alright? Plastic, fantastic. You know what I'm saying, chat. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about, yeah? We did some busting today, chat. We did some busting. Thank you so much for being here. I love you so much. Make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps me. It really helps me a lot. And maybe leave a comment if you have time. I appreciate you joining. If we get enough of you joining, we're gonna do some member only streams. So look forward to that. I'm gonna let you in on some secret clan ops shit too. That's fully within my plans. Okay. You saw the screenshots of clan ops. Do you want to see what clan ops really looks like? I'll show you. Members only though. Okay. So thank you so much, everybody. I love you indescribably. And wow, we got through it. I hope I didn't jokerify too much. I guess I'll find out if I get canceled again. So it doesn't take much to get these people to witch hunt me. Maybe I'll be gone by this time tomorrow, chat. Maybe there'll be nothing left of me. But we'll see. I might do a stream tonight on Twitch, so be looking for that. Probably a gaming stream if I do, because I'm gonna be real with you. This was really tough. This was tough. Yeah. No, I'm so glad to have you all here. And yeah, like I said, I don't want to see anybody get dogpiled by DebateBros. I'm going to stand up for my comrades, and I don't really much care, whether they're my good comrades or, whether they've been there for me in the past or not. I'm going to call out what's wrong, and I'm going to speak up for what's right. Okay. So, much love and moe, kyon.